You are about to experience the Drunken Peasants podcast, the greatest podcast in human history. Please recognize that this podcast is designed to be amusing and entertaining, and thus we engage in satirical comments, exaggerations, and even dirty jokes. If you are offended by such things, please go away and die. If you enjoy this podcast, we ask that you help to support its existence by contributing to our Patreon at patreon.com/DP. Contributors get regular access to monthly private shows, special commentaries, Google Hangouts with the peasants, and more. If you don't want to do that, you can also support the show by visiting audibletrial.com/Drunken Peasants to get a free audiobook and access to over 150,000 audiobook titles, including great selections on science and skepticism. And if you shop on Amazon.com, we strongly urge you to use one of the Amazon affiliate links in the description section of our videos. You can help support the show simply by using our link to buy things you were going to buy anyway. Now that we've got all that shit out of the way, sit back and enjoy the show.
Coming to you live from the frigid armpit of America, this is the Drunken Peasants podcast with Ben and TJ, bringing you opinions of the news from an altered perspective.
Suck it!
There are starving children in the world, right?
Show me a child. Show me some empirical evidence it's happened. Yes,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Lick my butthole, relax.
what the fuck is going on?
Nothing, TJ. You're garbage. You're garbage, TJ.
And now, here are your hosts, Ben and TJ. Yes, here we are once again. Drunken Peasants podcast number 157.
You're garbage, TJ.
And TJ is garbage still. After 156 episodes.
People sometimes ask me, is TJ still garbage? And I'm like, most certainly.
Most certainly he is still garbage.
I'm sad that you would say that, Ben. I'm so sad.
You know, we confirmed it, years ago, TJ. And scientific study has not been able to disprove it since then. So, you can show me one study refuting that you're garbage.
Yeah.
We'll stop calling you garbage.
I have no such...
You're going to continue to be garbage, TJ.
Sad.
And as garbage, he continued.
For all time.
Yes. For all time. And we actually got something great. We asked for it and we received it. Here's our new shilling intro.
Yeah.
Time to make some money. Time to make some money. Time to make some money. Time to make some money on the Drunken Peasants podcast.
Fuck up.
Fuck you, Scotty.
Shut the fuck up.
Scotty's a piece of shit. All right.
And then it ends. We're all in 20s. We want more than 20s. We want Benjamins.
Yeah, Ben is in particular should be...
Ben should be a Benjamin.
Yeah,
Andrew Jackson instead. We killed some Indians.
You should be on the 20 because you're an asshole like Andrew Jackson.
All right, that's fine.
And
I like the picture of you. You look so distressed, TJ. It's like a mug shot on money.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck?
Oh God, I'm going to prison. Someone found my stash. TJ's stash of cocaine from his secret compartment.
Dildos and cocaine.
Yeah.
Dildos and cocaine.
It'll be Alabama, so it'll probably still be illegal there.
So first thing we got to shill is the shirts.
Shirts.
Shilla.
Where's your shirt, TJ? Where's your fucking shirt, bitch?
Scotty's got the shirt on right now. Our most famous shirt.
Show him, Scotty.
The original.
Show him. You got to sit up more.
Should I put him on full screen?
Check out this fucking shirt, bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scotty's
You want
wearing
this
it.
fucking shirt?
I don't know.
Not this exact shirt I'm wearing, but one just like it.
I don't know if they're cool enough to wear the shirt.
I don't know either. But you know what? There's 6 of 15. So buy some more of these fucking shirts so we can keep shilling them to you.
So we can keep shilling them to you.
Till the end of fucking time. You know we'll never stop.
We got the band TJ shirt, the TJ is garbage shirt.
I'm starting to get
TJ hoodie.
I'm starting to get pictures of people wearing the band TJ hoodie.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweat.
So hopefully we can have those on the show soon.
Yep. Very soon.
The band Ben shirt, the Drunken Peasants official hoodie. We have not sold one Drunken Peasants official hoodie.
Yeah, isn't that
Oh my
fucked up?
god.
What is wrong with you people? If you already have the shirt, you know what a good quality shirt is. You need the hoodie as well. This is the top quality hoodie that they sell on this site. So this is a fucking
I think they'd rather have your shirt, TJ.
premier fucking gourmet
I think
hoodie.
so far the people have spoken, TJ. They want a shirt they want a hoodie rather with a fucking giant banana on it. And your name.
And Scotty's shirt is actually selling this time.
No, it's just from last time. It's already, it says it's ended, so it's
so that's over.
It's over. I failed. You know, life goes on.
So sad.
Yeah, so sad.
But people can still buy them.
Yes, they can. Someone in the chat room asked for DP assless chaps. So
we're
we might
working
have
on
to-
it.
Yeah.
We're working on the
Working
design.
on it.
You know,
Any day now.
the assless chaps. We want to make sure that we have the best quality.
We want to make sure we get
chaps
assless chaps right. You know, come on, people. This is a fucking this is a work of art. This takes time, and the Drunken Peasants team is working diligently to bring you assless chaps. So you just need to calm the fuck down, and we're gonna take care of it.
All right, next big announcement.
We got you, bras.
Ben has cocaine. No, okay, no, never mind. I'm sorry. We had a goal.
Yes, we had a goal. 10,000.
We had a dream.
At this point, it appears that we have met that goal. We shall see when everything processes, but it's looking good.
And that means then we shall work. Work shall commence on the Drunken Peasants website.
Yes, the most amazing website in human history.
So we will officially be DPing the fuck out of the internet.
Regardless, next month, Scotty will be eating his egg.
Well, it's not regardless, you know. It still has to... I was 9,000, and if it stays over that, then I will eat the egg.
Over 9,000.
That's why I liked it. Over 9,000, so...
And you're gonna eat eggs, multiple eggs.
Will you melt some cheese on top of it, too?
No, he has to eat one of each kind of egg that exists.
I already decided how I'm going to... If it actually does stay that, I'm just going to go to Waffle House. I decided I'll go as low rent as possible.
Ugh.
Sweet.
So that's what I'm doing. I think me and Teacher are actually going to Waffle House after this.
Oh, cool.
This episode is over.
Oh, shit, no.
Yeah, we are. What? Why?
Because Chelsea's making me spaghetti.
Oh, you piece of fucking shit. How fucking stupid are you?
Sorry.
How fucking stupid are you, TJ?
Very
You fucking
stupid.
ruined it. Why don't you just fucking text her and tell her to do it tomorrow?
But I want my spaghetti.
What? I want my spaghetti. I want it. I want it.
I do want it.
Oh, God.
Oh, TJ. So TJ, let this go on the record, is the one turning down gluttony. TJ is. So when he fucking claims to be this fat neckbeard, you know it's bullshit. He's like, sweetie, make me my organic spaghetti and meatballs. Make sure you put the organic meatless crumble on it too. It's so good.
Why would I need organic meatless?
Because I saw Chelsea buy some.
Oh, nah. I don't think...
He's like, oh.
I saw her buy some. You're gonna have fucking meatless spaghetti, TJ.
Yeah, fuck.
Organic meatless spaghetti, or you could have fucking the greasiest food on the face of the earth. Well, maybe not the greasiest, but among the greasiest food on the face of the earth.
You're insane, Scotty.
Yeah, you know you made the wrong choice.
So I guess we'll mention FanDuel really quick here before we move on.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it again throughout the show because it's definitely something our fan base is getting into.
I have already entered, and I'm going to win.
Oh, Scotty has pulled some big numbers in the last few games. But this is a new week. It starts in 1 day and 16 hours. We have 108 slots filled out of 150. So we're running out of sluts.
So if you want to lose your money to me, just hurry up, go do it.
Slots sounds like...
Especially you, TJ. I can't wait to take your money especially. I wish they could send me this money is like specifically from TJ. Even if it's only like 20 cents, that's still fine.
You're garbage, Scotty.
Truth hurts, buddy.
Shilling.
Shilling is over.
All right, so we're going to bring 3 guests on the show.
3 fucking guests.
You know, I heard
that's how nice we are.
I heard that Vadim wanted to come on the show first. So I think it might be Vadim first.
What does that piece of shit want?
Vadim.
Yeah.
Who imprisons an innocent animal.
Yep.
It's very sad.
Scotty has evidence.
I have evidence. Mountains of evidence.
And then we also have
I have a locker
JF,
of
and then we also have PaulsEgo.
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 The greatest of all time.
Whom TJ is actually currently in a relationship.
Hello, are you there?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
So-
Okay, I win.
So,
Sorry.
who all do we have here right now?
JF.
JF?
And Paul.
You got Paul's mom.
Paul!
We don't have Vadim.
Vadim is dead.
Vadim, no answer.
He's dead.
Where is Vadim?
He's dead! Oh my god. It's a tragedy.
You got no volume, Vadim.
You got no fucking volume, buddy.
What's wrong with you?
No, we don't want to hold on. You hold on for us. You're lords and saviors.
Fuck you, Vadim. Piece of shit.
Vadim thinks he can run this shit. You got to send out an enforcer to deal with Vadim.
How's that?
Sounds fine.
We can't hear you. Who are you?
No, shut up.
Who are you?
We can hear you. We can
Who
hear
is
you.
your
What's
daddy
daddy
and
and
what does he do?
Scared you there for a
Wow, that was
second,
weird.
bastards.
No. So Vadim, we
Yes.
looked up the name Vadim to see where it was from, and usually it's Russian, but I guess sometimes it's Polish too, or
No,
not Polish,
Persian.
Persian. Sorry.
We actually looked up the.
Polish.
We actually found the meeting too. It was like it was one who deceives gullible people on the internet, and we were like, huh, that's pretty oddly specific.
But actually, the name is Russian, and I have no Russian blood whatsoever. I just happen to have a name that my mom thought was cool. You know,
Neat.
we don't have any Russian blood. We don't have any. My last name is Swedish, which means Nyquist means new branch in Swedish. And outside of black people and Asian people, I'm about the most un-Nordic man on the face of the earth. I am not Swedish. My mom just married a man who was not my biological father, and then that's how that happened.
That's really complicated.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, guys, Vadim is a Russian name, but my mom just named me that because she thought it was cool. You got any other stories for us, comrade?
Oh shit.
I've got a few. They're coming up.
Red Scare. I'm scared of this Russian.
We're doing good. So we've got Vadim, we've got PaulsEgo, and then we also have JF here as well.
I should say real quickly that I'm only going to be here for a short period of time. CC, aka Creationist Cat, is on his way. He was over at a kegger over at Josh Feuerstein's.
Oh, wow.
Unless he gets hit by like traffic on the way over, he should be here soon, momentarily.
Neat.
Creationist Cat is risking his life every day to bring us and proselytize the gospel to us.
Don't you have something to say to Vadim, Scotty?
Yeah, I do. I really don't buy this story from you, Vadim. You know, you claim this cat was, or the cat claims it, but, you know, I've noticed some flaws in the story here. Cats don't have the same vocal cords as humans. How could the cat possibly talk? I was really disturbed by that. Another thing is that I noticed Creationist Cat does a lot of, it seems like fundraise. I see like a donation thing. You know, can cats legally have money? Where's this money going? You know, there's a lot of unanswered questions, Vadim. But I think you're exploiting this poor innocent cat. It seems for personal gain. I mean, this is a crazy theory. I know many people are gonna look at me strangely.
It is a perfect name. It's a conspiracy theory that you're throwing out here, Scotty. And,
Vadim, it's convenient, Vadim, that the one who profits from it would say such a remark. It's convenient that you would call this conspiracy
Scotty, all
theory.
these things can all be easily explained. You're not even allowing me to answer. You know,
Okay.
I mean, Cece is the one who should be
your,
answering these questions himself, don't you think?
Well, can we verify that's even CC's voice? Maybe CC's voice is so beautiful that humans can't even understand what he's saying. And you are filling in the gaps with your lies.
All right, Scotty, okay? I've had enough of your bullshit here, okay? First of all, CC is a godly creature. He is capable, as far as the talking thing, he doesn't need to move his fucking lips. He transmits his thoughts through fucking godly psychic waves of energy straight into your brain.
Makes sense.
First
Oh
off.
wow, shit! I didn't realize that. That's crazy.
How would it come off on? How would it be recorded to audio equipment then? Because they don't have brains to telepathically.
It's just miraculous, you can't question these things. There is no science that can deduce exactly what the phenomena is.
Oh, okay. Well, he's got you there, Scotty.
I mean, that's. I never even considered that as part of the story, or the narrative. I mean.
So Vadim, no one cares about your bitch ass. So what are you doing here? Why are you here instead of Creationist Cat? I mean, what is going on here?
I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here, okay? Honestly, the quicker I can do this, the better. It's just, basically, there's been a lot of atheism is unstoppable related bullshit going on. You guys are talking about a lot of people have.
Oh man, you named he who must not be named. What are you doing?
That could be another idiotic, unimportant dipshit. That's as far as I'm concerned, that's what he should be called.
Oh man.
Basically, I'm just here to close the book on this. CC has already said, he said a long time ago all that he had to say on the matter. And there were just a couple of things that needed to be kind of, set straight. And they're really kind of all, they could be all encapsulated inside this, this comment that he left me right here. And if you guys will permit me to read it, we can read it line by line and kind of discuss as a group here.
Sure. Okay.
Group discussion sounds fun.
Okay. So this is the first one. These are all.
There's a series of letters.
No, it's all one, but I'm going to go line by line here, okay?
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha.
So, you've created thousands of enemies, and you will soon receive a shit ton more, as I expose what you are all about. You and people like you are a sickness. You are weak, Vadim, and fucking stupid. So that's the first part.
Okay, what part am I supposed to disagree with so far?
Yeah, I mean,
I agree with him. So far, I mean, like...
all accurate as shit, damn!
I look at you, and
what's the problem?
The second I even look at Vadim, I'm like, this is the sickness that afflicts our country. Look at him.
He's like a Disturbed song.
I'm totally beta, man. I'm totally beta.
You're a beta, dude.
You're not even beta. You're omega.
It has been said.
He's an epsilon.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh, come on. He's in a fraternity. Come on, guys. That's a low blow.
Okay. So really, here's the line where things start going haywire here. This is some shit right here. Okay, I'm a genius, Vadim. Do you understand that? Mega talented genius.
Wait a minute. Stop.
I'm a super genius.
Stop. Did he just say, I'm a genius and mega talented?
Yes.
Okay.
He did
I just
say
wanted
that.
to make sure I didn't fall asleep and dream that part.
No, you in fact heard it as it was written.
Thank you. You continue.
As it was
Proceed.
Okay, so the next part, he says, by your own admission, okay? So he's saying that I called him a genius and mega talented, all right? Now,
Did you do that?
Pretty much. What's that? Did I say that? Okay, let me tell you what I actually fucking said, okay? And this is a real testament to what an out-of-control egomaniac this guy is and how heavily it distorts every single fucking thing he looks at, okay? I did an interview like about a week and a half ago where some people asked me about AIU, and the first thing that I said, because, I figured, I've kind of, shit on the guy a bit in the past, and why don't I just be a tiny bit nice to this guy? And I said that he was a pretty good editor. Like, I'd seen some music videos that he had done, and like I said that he was a maybe talented, I said he was a pretty good or talented and clever editor. And from that, he is extrapolating that I think he is mega talented and that he is a genius.
Super genius.
A super genius. Now, I really want to be clear about this right now, okay? I do not think that he is mega talented. I do not think he is a mega genius. As a matter of fact, if one was to say perhaps that like I gang raped or like I raped a herd of wild buffalo, or I shoot laser beams from my nipples, there would be more truth inside those statements than the idea that I think that Rue is a like mega talented genius. So that's the first thing that I kind of wanted to say right there. You know,
Hold on. Let's hear some other people's opinions here. Scotty, would you say mega talented genius?
Just blacked.
Wow. Ben. Super genius? Mega talented?
Yes.
Ben says yes.
It's the way he carefully crafts each tweet that he sends out with eloquent phrases that will be remembered for all eternity for their infinite
It'll be in
wisdom.
museums.
Right, like when you guys ask him to be on DP, and he responds to TJ simply "fuck you, you fat fucking fuck." That's brilliance right there.
Eloquent. Interesting.
It was like some Quentin Tarantino level shit right there.
Shakespearean.
Really.
Shakespeare.
What's JF's take on this?
Well, I think we should not discuss this for that long because it doesn't matter what people think of others. There's a saying in French that says, the small people, they talk about things. The average people, they talk about people. And the great people, they talk about IDs. And it would be very average of me to tell you what I think of AIU. It doesn't matter what I think.
Bring your averages out, JF.
I'm not lowering myself to the average. TJ.
Lower yourself to the average. You're not that exceptional, you piece of shit. Come on. Roll around in the mud with us. Be lowbrow. This is the Drunken Peasants podcast.
Yar.
You like that
Did
evil thing
AIU
from season 1 in Star Trek? TJ?
Okay.
Did
I just
AIU
want to
ever
say-
express a new ID that is worth considering here today?
Yes.
What was it? What was his innovation?
He has an incredibly nuanced view of race in America. Incredibly deep and nuanced view of race and race relations in America.
But he's not the first to be like that.
But he specifically has come out and made the brilliant statement that, quote, end quote, black people should stop committing crimes. Now that, if that's not speaking truth to power and innovating, as you say, then I don't know what is.
Yeah, we're here to discuss that idea. You know, we're the great minds discussing the ideas. We're not discussing
these
just
ideas
AIU
have been repeated, have been said before, and in fact, decades before. And so there's nothing to comment on AIU. There's no content, and the last 30 minutes of my life, I will never recover them.
The last 30 minutes. We've only been on for 23 minutes.
It felt like 30.
Oh, the pain. The pain.
It felt like 30.
Okay.
The burn.
JF, I agree
Throwing
with you
science out the
100
window for once.
I agree with you 100%, man. I mean, really, I'm just here to kind of like say this is like a final bit. There will be no more really like Vadim or Creationist Cat publicly discussing this stuff. As a matter of fact, the next line that he says is that he says, and I will be using my talent and genius to expose you. He's going to be making some videos about me, apparently. Somebody said that they saw him in a hangout saying that he had 2 hours worth of material. I mean, honestly, I cannot wait to completely ignore these videos. I cannot wait to like not watch even 25 seconds of them. So I agree with you. I'm kind of like, just kind of, saying my last bit here. And, one last thing that I want to say before you guys come in is that like, I didn't like, I'm not the kind of person who like really kind of makes beefs on the internet. Cece isn't really that kind of a YouTuber either. I just thought that this guy was really different than most people in that he's, a cut above the rest in terms of how repugnant his fucking actions are and, what he does. So I just really felt like, somebody had to like throw their hat in the ring and say something, and I did, and Cece did. So that's that.
Well, the crazy thing though is that, I mean, you could say, well, he's not worth talking about, but a lot of people are listening to him.
No, it's true. And I do wish a lot more people would kind of like, kind of speak up on the guy. I don't think that he's like worth not commenting on. It's just at a certain point, it's like, as far as CC goes, he hasn't made another video about him because he's not worth his time. Like we have to be kind of careful about like when and how we talk about the guy, because, if we give him too much of a mic, then it's just like, I don't know, drama whores need sunlight, and that's why I'm kind of glad that you haven't made an actual video about the guy, TJ.
Yeah, I thought about it, but pretty much decided it would be bad.
So that's really just about it, to tell you the truth. I know that he's going to be making these videos. I didn't want the guy to like make some sort of ridiculous statement that I actually thought that he was a genius. He also, there's two real quick things that I wanted to address. One is that, he wants to debate me in a one-on-one thing. I'm not going to do that because you know what? Creationist Cat is an entertainer. And as much as he would like that, I mean, I think that would be really, like, when I think of, like, Armored Skeptic or The Bible Reloaded or other comedic YouTubers that are in the same, like, niche, if I thought of them, like, doing one-on-one debates with somebody like him, that would be lame. Even if they mop the floor with somebody like AIU, it would still kind of, like, detract from what they do. So, I kind of wanted to say that. And lastly, I just wanted to say real quickly to like, his fucking, like his fans. I mean, I don't know. I hope you guys can like take a good look at this dude and really see that he, he just doesn't act honestly, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that in spite of his like, what he has to say, that he like, is like says what he has to say in like an honest and respectful fashion?
I don't know. I don't care if he says it in a respectful fashion or not, but there's really there's no substance to what he says for the most part. It's like he'll make a statement that he refuses to defend under any circumstances. He won't come on this show. He is totally belligerent towards everyone who has any disagreement with him, even if it's respectful. So, I mean, he just kind of seems like he's running scared most of the time. But I don't know. It's like as he's running scared, he feels the need to puff up his chest and act like he's the one dominating everything. And unfortunately, some people seem to fall for that bravado and bluster and say, yes, this is a strong guy who, is willing to stand up or whatever. But really, if you actually take a close look at his actions, it's like consistently cowardice, cowardice, cowardice.
Yeah, one last thing that I wanted to say that I was asked to mention before I go. Tim Black was on here a couple weeks ago talking about how he stole a video from his channel and uploaded it whole cloth without any edits or anything like that. Well, the Canadian Atheist, he's also the sheepdog. Remember that guy that you guys played clips from a couple shows ago?
Yep.
He served him with a DMCA strike because he did the same thing to the Canadian Atheist. And, I think he fucking deserves it, man. He's been doing this shit to people again and again, and that is stealing. And it's like every time he does it to someone, he just does it again. And I don't know. I mean, I think that people should be able to upload videos and comment on them. But when you're taking videos like whole cloth and then just putting the whole thing on your channel and not commenting on them, I mean, it's totally stealing. It's you're taking revenue, and just the whole idea behind it is dishonest.
I agree. He should not be taking other people's videos and just uploading them to his channel unmolested. Fair use requires that you're making some sort of commentary, making some sort of criticism. If you're not doing that, then it's not fair use. You're just stealing.
Exactly. And really the only reason why I'm bringing this up right now is because I think it's indicative of how this guy just, acts in general.
Oh, by the way, JF, now we've wasted 30 minutes of your time.
No, his life.
Of your life, sorry.
30 minutes of his life.
His life gone.
JF, why don't you grab your guitar and play a song
the clock
for
of
us?
my life is ticking.
I remember.
Guitar.
Yeah.
I don't have my guitar anymore.
Oh, damn it.
He smashed
But
it.
I do want to make a song on Drunken Peasant, but I want it to be battle rap with G-Man.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That'd be funny.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely set that up.
Hold up. Is JF throwing shade at G-Man right now?
Yeah, he is.
In fact, I have brought a prop. If you allow me to use a prop, I would like to announce to J-Man the challenge.
Okay, yeah.
Do it. We can't see your video in case you think we can.
I want you to look at this clock. This is the duration of your YouTube career. This is. It's 3 minutes before midnight. I'm challenging you to a battle rap challenge right there on DP. Tick, 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 tick. Can you hear it?
Oh, shit. JF is throwing shade, giving the stink eye to G-Man's bitch ass. What are you going to do, G-Man?
Yeah.
You're going to get owned in your own language by a French guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
A
black man
a fate worse than death.
Oh, shit. It's
so,
bad.
G-Man, you've been challenged. Will G-Man accept the challenge?
The gauntlet has been thrown down.
Probably not. I think G-Man's, he's too afraid.
G-Man ain't nothing but a bitch.
I'm looking forward to that personally, but I should get going right now. I think CC's going to be, I think he's going to be arriving anytime soon. So, anytime now. So, I'll just bid you guys a good night.
All right.
And have a good one, all right?
All right.
Yep, you too.
All right, fuck off, Vadim.
Na zdrowie, comrade. Na zdrowie, comrade. For the mother country. Na zdrowie.
Mazdrovia. Vadim. Fucking Vadim. He's so stupid.
He is.
I hate that piece of shit so much.
You should.
I mean, like, one of the worst guests. One of the worst guests. I would say. JF is pretty bad, but, compared to Vadim, it's like, wow. You just want to suck JF's dick. You know?
You have an opportunity to right now, TJ.
He does?
Yeah.
How do I have the opportunity to right now?
Because, TJ, I've invented teleport technology. So if you want to take advantage of it right now, you can.
Yeah, teleport his dick into my mouth.
Okay, that's what we're going to do.
Oh, my God.
It's not working. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
Not feeling it?
Is it that small?
It's not working?
No, I don't feel it.
So
it's a flawed technology. What can I say?
So how long have you been planning this rap battle with G-Man? Is this just a spur of the moment?
I've been composing the rhymes. I've been working on the beats. I've been working a lot for the last 4 months.
Wow.
I've been practicing on the streets, and I'm ready to enter it.
Can you give us a preview of your rap skills?
No, it's not freestyle rap. If you give a preview, it has to come out for the first time that day.
Well, I know, but like, don't you have any like spare rhymes laying around that you could use?
Well, no. All I will say is that there's a very good beat that I have from Mixelly Productions, and I will be able to use it on DP, and it's going to be the best battle rap on DP ever.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
That's some serious talk right there.
Yeah.
JF is seriously throwing down some gauntlets right now, y'all.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I don't know. JF, you don't know one rap song that you could come off the top with and
I've been working on my stuff isolated. I don't want to
show him what you mean, Paul. Come on, lay something down.
Somebody else's rhymes, like if you were to be like, Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it bad cause I'm brown and not the other color. So police think they have the authority to kill a minority. Fuck that shit, cause I ain't the one for a punk motherfucker with a badge and a gun to be beaten on and thrown to jail. We can go toe to toe in the middle of a sale. Fucking with me cause I'm a teenager with a little bit of gold and a pager. Searching my car, looking for the product, thinking every nigga is selling narcotics.
Oh yeah, well, it's PaulsEgo should be there too.
Can't you bust it off?
We could have CC can rap too, so we could have like some sort of battle rap tournament.
Is CC here?
Not yet.
Yes, he's here.
Ah!
Oh.
That fucking piece of shit cat. Oh, sorry, CC. How you doing? How you doing, buddy?
I feel bad for CC because cats really aren't mentioned in the Bible. Did you know that, TJ?
Cats are not mentioned in the Bible.
I know, yeah.
Why would the Lord even have a chosen cat? The Lord doesn't even give a shit about cats. You're a fraud. You're a fraud.
Guys, cats were totally mentioned in the Bible. It's just the part that mentioned them was it was lost in a clerical error. And you know the manuscripts, they're gonna be found.
Sound like you're stumbling there, little Creationist Cat. Clerical error.
The Vatican messed up.
Yeah, I don't think so.
The Pope misfiled it.
You know, you're off your game, cat. You can't handle this shit tonight. We're bringing the heat. I'm gonna fry them fucking fried cat for dinner. It's gonna be good.
Investigative journalist TJ Kirk.
What you got?
All right, guys. Look, honestly, what the fuck is up with Scotty? All right, I want to address some of these things that he's fucking saying right now.
Bring it on, bitch.
I mean, you know, honestly, I'm surprised that you have your seat hasn't been usurped by Scotty Cena, who's an infinitely better host than you are.
Well, you know, I mean, he had an accident. You know, these things happen to
He's
people.
recuperating right now.
Scotty Cena. We were going to replace Scotty with Scotty Cena.
It's true.
Scotty Cena had a mysterious accident.
Yeah, I found him all fucked up on the ground.
Accidents happen.
He
What
was
can I
laying
say?
in a puddle of his own blood.
Well, paper,
Yeah.
but yeah, Scotty Cena's recuperating.
It's going to be a
I
while.
say DNA that motherfucker. I'm sure you're gonna find Scotty's fingerprints all over him.
Oh yeah, Scotty says
that's true.
he has an airtight
The
alibi.
police are in Scotty's pocket. I mean,
I just have no idea what you guys are talking about. I mean, I know an accident, you know, befell Scotty Cena, but that's all I know about
he
it.
fell onto a knife 17 times.
That's shocking.
I mean, it's
You know what,
implausible.
Scotty-
You know, crime doesn't
Scotty-
pay.
Scotty, stop playing games, man. Just admit that you fucking did it. Everybody knows you did
You know,
it.
Paul, I mean, you're obviously biased in this case, Paul. I mean, you know, you and Creationist Cat have worked together. You're associates. I know it's easy to come and attack me, but I mean, you know, I have nothing more to say on the matter. I mean, it's very tragic, and I think crime is a terrible thing. And I, you know, certainly don't condone crime or any violence against someone, even if I had disputes him in the past.
You did it, Scotty. Come on.
He doesn't recall.
You did it. We know you did it.
I wasn't aware of it until I was informed by you guys. I mean, I was just as shocked to hear the information.
Scotty Cena lives matter.
You had
Yep.
means, motive, and opportunity, Scotty. Means, motive, and opportunity to commit this heinous crime against Scotty Cena. We have you at the scene. We know that you hated Scotty Cena, and you threatened to kill him on several occasions.
I have no idea what you're talking about, TJ.
You don't recall any of those events?
No.
Wow. Would someone pull the clips of Scotty threatening to kill Scotty Cena? You know, send those to us so that we can, or at least tell us where the fuck they are.
We had to verify the authenticity
We need to prove
of any such clip.
conclusively. Maybe we'll even have a trial here on the show.
We need justice for Scotty Cena.
Because, you know, Scotty Cena has been grievously injured.
I feel there's not any evidence to proceed forward with such a thing.
Oh, yeah, well, we'll see.
Piece of shit.
We need to have a deposition of some sort.
This is how biased it is against me. People insulting me are supposed to be a fair and objective, you know, jury. How can I possibly get justice judged by you guys when you guys are clearly accusing me of something I have no knowledge of?
So, Creationist Cat.
What's up?
Are we still going to be collaborating at some point, man?
TJ, all right?
Yeah, I think I need a beer. Can you hand me one of those beers, please?
I assume that we're still collaborating. We talked about it like 2 days ago. We had a.
You weren't very
Skype
punctual,
call.
you know.
What the? Like,
You know,
Well, Creationist Cat has a cocaine habit, TJ.
You know-
he doesn't always keep perfect track of time.
It's like, you know, you kept missing meetings. You kept saying you would be there at certain times, then you weren't. And then finally I get a hold of you, and you were like incoherent. I think you were drunk, maybe. And you're like, you've been, and then, you know, and then you get video, good guy, you know. But so now that you're more coherent, is that going to happen? Are we going to do that collaboration? Is that going to be a thing?
Yes, you are going to be a guest on Creationist Cat Chat. That is
What
that
an
is
honor.
happening.
You guys heard that?
It's on par with winning like an Olympic gold medal.
I'm going to be on Creationist Cat Chat.
The Nobel Prize.
It's going to be awesome. And
Congratulations, TJ. You're coming up in the world.
I know.
Finally, TJ. Finally.
Finally, I reached the pinnacle of YouTube. You know, it's been my dream for a long time to be on top, and now finally I am.
You've reached the summit of YouTube.
Thanks to the
TJ.
miracle of Creationist Cat.
You know, it just so happens that someone else who is among us has been on Creationist Cat recently.
Yeah.
Mr. PaulsEgo.
See, I got to clear this up, CC. You've been spreading some lies about me too.
Oh shit.
I was not on the Creationist Cat channel. I am but a vessel, one of many of the true Scotsman, and he uses me when he needs to point out a fallacy. So the true Scotsman was on Creationist Cat. You see what I'm saying?
That is true. He just looks a lot like.
Hello, Kitty. It is I, the true Scotsman.
I want to, we want to do a shirt of the True Scotsman. Let us know in the comments if you think that would be a thing you would buy if we did that. Yeah. Let us know. Let us fucking know, you piece
Don't
of
worry,
shit
TJ,
audience.
TJ has promised Paul 5% of all sales. He's that generous.
Yeah.
So do you
He's
want
like, yeah,
do you want
all
to play videos
He
and
agreed.
shit?
He agreed on
We
the
can
air.
do it.
You want to play a fucking
Play
video?
a fucking video.
Troll. Done.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking not a troll tonight.
Everyone's just gonna take their
tripping.
preemptive guess.
You're tripping, Paul.
I'm gonna guess troll.
It feels like not a troll tonight.
Ah,
Oh, it's a troll night. It's a troll night.
smoking them woos.
Conservatism and the arts. But conservatives are losing the culture war in the Western world.
She has good
Andrew Breitbart said
posture.
that
Yeah, she
politics is
does.
downstream from culture. And if we
I
on
want
the
the
right
sword
lose
to
that
fall and,
culture
like,
war, politics will slip away
Like,
into
if
the
it had been
hands of
sliced
leftists.
open and you see like the
So in case
implants
I
just
haven't made it
flop
clear,
out,
my name is
are they
Mark.
real?
Belly Dan.
I don't know. They look like they're saggy enough to be
You know
real.
what? They actually might be real. You know, I might be wrong. I don't know. What do you think, Ben?
And I'm
I think it's really
Ben's-
disgusting the way you just suggest violence against women so
It is.
cavalierly.
She's a
like that.
conservative and a belly dancer, and she has a sword on her head.
Conservative belly dancer with a sword on her head. There's no way this is a troll. This is not a troll.
Conservative.
not a
And
troll.
actually, I started dancing
You
the
were
same
right,
year
Paul.
that Harper won his
I know.
nomination in 2005 to go on to lead the new Conservative Party of Canada, and bless his heart, he's been the Prime Minister ever since. Well, I've been trying to...
So she's Canadian too, Scotty.
That's even worse.
I have to take umbrage with you guys too for another thing. Like, here's a strong woman with a very well-informed opinion who happens to be balancing a scimitar on her head. And the first thing that you guys go to is, oh, her tits, 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 tits. It's like
Yeah.
she's obviously not showing off her tits, guys.
No, she's not.
Yeah, well, we're just
She
misogynists.
had tits.
Hey, Ben,
Gracious
why
Cat's
don't you
gay.
why don't you
Okay,
take
sure.
us? Why don't you take us off the screen for a second so the audience can see how she's not flashing her tits at all?
Yeah, this is not suggestive at all.
There's no. I mean, there's no.
It's my
reason.
internal misogyny acting up again.
Yeah, you know, there's no reason that you would notice those.
No.
They're not being emphasized in any way. That's for sure.
Oh, by the way, thanks to everyone who sent in photos. TJ mentioned that we needed specific types of photos during the last show, and we've been getting quite a few. I think after another week, we'll put them up on the show.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's my favorite episode.
Yep.
We should have mentioned that again during that. Well, whatever. Anyway, I say not a troll.
Not a troll.
You know what? Just to be a stubborn asshole, I'm saying it's a troll.
Is JF still there?
Not a troll.
Okay.
Ah,
Up
you're
to now,
garbage.
that's what
Yep.
I'm going to say troll.
It's not a troll.
Bullshit.
The not a trolls have it.
Bullshit.
The not a trolls have it.
I told you. I told you.
Fucking liars. You're all against me.
Everyone's against you.
You're all against me.
And they should be.
A dog told me to kill you guys, so sorry, I have to kill you now.
All right. Here's a Fox News clip.
Goody.
It's Geraldo getting pissed off.
Geraldo.
Time for some more fair and balanced news.
Yep.
Next, Iran's president clears up what death to America means, so stay tuned.
I mean,
Death to
it's
America.
been one of the most popular chants in Iran for decades and a personal favorite of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khomeini. Death to America.
Okay, so some brainwashed drones are parroting shit back.
Death to America. Yes, because America is the main cause of these pressures.
So have
Neat.
we been...
But you know, I don't remember who told me this, but I recall someone at some point telling me that, like, in the Arab world, death to is kind of like just something they say about anything they don't like in a general way.
Rick Steve said that.
Yeah, that's where I heard it from. It's like, you know, it'd be like
he went to Iran and they say they at least this is what he says. I don't know how true this is, but
sure.
He said that it means like goddamn, you know, like goddamn America kind
like
of
if
shit.
we said goddamn Iran, you know, it's not like we're like literally instructing that. I mean, maybe some people, they are. But
It's funny that these people are so upset when these are the same people that are like, let's fucking nuke these people back to the Stone Age. Like, what do they think that entails? I mean, really?
misinterpreting that phrase all these years? Iran's president says Americans should not be taking those words personally.
I'm sure you realize that it is difficult for many Americans to get past the fact that President Obama has signed an agreement with the country that says death to America, death is real.
This slogan that is chanted is not a slogan against the American people.
Death to America is a very simple concept. 3 words. Not much room
I mean,
left for
was that his entire answer? Because
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really seem like it was. You know, it feels like there was some context that might have been cut out. I mean, I'm not defending this guy. He probably is a total piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Almost
I don't know
certainly.
any. I used to hear about Ahmadinejad all the time, but I don't really hear much about this guy specifically. And he replaced him.
Okay, well, generally with his governments, I mean, the lines are so blurred, especially in Iran, about, you know, political leanings, and it's pretty much more like your religious beliefs than anything.
Well, of course, yeah. The actual person who runs Iran is the religious leader.
Yeah.
And this guy's the president. You know.
That's what I mean. You know, it's basically a theocracy.
And every December 25th, he brings presents to all the children.
People in the chat room are saying we're defending death to America.
I am kind of defending it.
I'm not defending it.
I mean, I'm just saying that maybe, you know, you don't have to take it literally. Like, other cultures do have idioms and shit.
Yes.
You know, you can't, when you say go fuck yourself to someone, you probably don't really have any expectation that they're going to go and, like, shove their cock up their own ass. Or when you say someone's a motherfucker, you really don't think they fucked their mother. You know?
This is just brainwashed bullshit that people are reciting in a fucking large gathering. You know, it's just like people going, "God bless America." It's their fucking version of bullshit. It's not we're defending bullshit. It's just bullshit. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, you know, like it doesn't. I don't know. You don't have to take it super seriously necessarily.
I think this guy needs to take his freaking turban and go back to Islamistan.
You're so Islamophobic, Creationist Cat. Do you think there's an Islamic version of Creationist Cat that was zapped by Allah?
It's possible, but I really doubt it. Allah, his powers are pretty weak. I don't think he could. And he'd probably choose like a goat.
What? Probably choose like a goat.
Muslim goat.
If America puts the enmity aside, if it initiates goodwill, and if it compensates for the past, the future situation between the United States and Iran will change.
Do you think, Greg, that he believes what he's saying?
Well, you know what? We're missing the whole point. Remember the song "Horse with No Name"? He's talking about the band America. Remember that song we heard over and over again that drove us crazy? It's death to America.
Oh,
That
man. You got him. Zing.
What a fucking douche.
You know that song, America? That's what he's talking about.
How does this
Oh my
fucking
God.
vampire live with himself every day? It's like human leech. This like
Probably in some
sucker.
Probably in some fucking mini mansion.
JF, do you watch a lot of Fox News? I can imagine you like.
Yeah, I actually like Fox News.
You do?
Yeah, because I like that they stand. You know where they stand, so there's nothing hidden. They are dishonest to the maximum to back their ID, but it's all open, it's all out there, and you know what to expect. And I think that the people who do stuff at Fox News, they have a sense of entertainment that's much better than a lot of other channels.
And it's fair and balanced.
Yeah, I would agree that Fox News does make they are better at being entertaining, like, but it's easy when you can make up the news, you know, because then everything can be like the most incendiary thing possible.
But my view of the news and my view of journalism is that journalism is a combat to establish the fact. And the fact emerges from the combat of different ideologies showing up in the way they report facts. So to me, facts are not one thing that you can accuse people not to report. Facts is what emerge from the fight of different ideologies.
I don't know. I think
in
of journalism more as like lie soup.
Fuck it.
So
more like what?
More like lie soup. It's just a soup of lies.
Yes.
But I mean, like, I don't know about this like battle where the truth emerges. I mean, I don't know. Maybe sometimes it does.
I don't think
but
that the truth that emerges from that has any validity. I think that there is no truth in in politics and in economy. There's no truth about whether someone has acted correctly or incorrectly. It's all in our mind and it's all subjective. But it's from the fight between these very subjective views on the world that emerges some kind of middle, which I agree with you is not absolutely true.
Okay. So are you saying if I come to your house and I kill your children and I rape your wife and I decapitate you after smashing your manhood with a hammer, are you saying that that's not objectively wrong? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I would say something as extreme as that it's not objectively wrong in the same sense that we mean objective facts in science. That the only reason why it's
you
wrong
heard it
is
here,
that
folks. JF thinks that's okay.
Atheists have no morality.
Okay. There's a difference between
No
saying
morality.
there's an objective fact about it being wrong and saying that it's okay. There's a confusion here. It's important to note that the reason why it's wrong is not because it's an objective thing that it's wrong. It's because it hurts me and my family.
Creationist Cat, I know you believe in the objective morality of the Bible. What do you think about what JF just said?
Well, you know, science is, it changes all the time. I mean, 1 second, the Earth is flat. The next, it's a sphere. Tomorrow, it's going to be a dodecahedron. I mean, it's just really, I like to put my freaking faith into something that just kind of stays as it is and doesn't take in more evidence as things go along.
I can respect that. That seems like the more logical approach, really. Because, you know, if there's only one truth, the truth is going to be static and eternal, you know? Science, how can that give you truth when it's always changing?
We figured all this stuff out a long time ago. You know,
Wow.
I mean, we really don't have to.
Creationist Cat is really giving me guidance here, you guys. Go ahead, Master.
I mean, I just think it's pretty ridiculous. We're putting all this money into science when we should be, I don't know, buying more guns, and perhaps buying more cat treats. And I don't know. I could use some more catnip. Let's spend some money on that.
Is catnip the cat equivalent of marijuana?
It depends on what kind of shit you get. You know, I mean, there's certain types that they're okay. Then there's the stuff that you freebase. I don't recommend it. It's pretty hardcore. Yeah, I mean, it gets you fucked up.
Yeah, I will double down on that. It is hard sometimes to get really good catnip. A lot of times what you get has seeds in it, a lot of stems, underdeveloped hairs and trichomes. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get the good, you don't get the sticky, icky catnip anymore.
The stickiest of
Sounds
the
like
icky.
a Paul problem, not a DP problem, though. Can't speak from experience on that one.
Oh, man. Scotty's dead.
I'm dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Cool.
What's the next video about?
You want to watch the next video?
Sure.
All right. I have to bring up that screen.
The next video where we talked for 2 seconds about this.
I know.
Yeah, Death to America. Well, that's over.
God, TJ and his short attention span.
Well, we've stopped talking about this a while ago.
What next?
So.
What next?
All right. Here's Megyn Kelly interviewing Kim Davis.
Okay.
Finally, two sensible people.
The hard-hitting interview we've all been waiting for.
That you feel compels you not to do this? Well, the Christian faith, you know, God's word states that a marriage is between one man and one woman. That, you know, and that's what rules my faith, you know. Now, you've heard your critics. They say, and we covered it in the piece, your critics say, you too are a sinner, that you were married 4 times, twice to the same man, but divorced 3 times, that you had an affair while married, that you had children out of wedlock. And they look at you and say, who are you to judge others? To them you say what?
I've not judged anybody. I have given my life to Christ.
So basically, she totally avoids answering any real substantive questions.
Judged anybody.
I haven't done nothing wrong. I just followed the Bible. Oh, wow.
So beautiful.
So novel. Never heard that one before.
I have been redeemed by the blood of Christ.
What does this have to do with the question?
And that's available to anybody that wants that. My sins are forgiven. They are thrown into a sea of forgetfulness from the time I gave my life to Him. Do I still sin? Maybe every now and then. You know, we're all flesh. We tend to say things maybe we don't, maybe say things that we shouldn't say, or you know, act in a way that's unbecoming, get angry, you know, without cause. But that's what repentance is all about. You know, you ask God to forgive you, and you vow not to do it anymore.
So
you know,
people voted for this woman. I mean,
yeah, like only on Fox News are they gonna let a stereotypical new Christian like this woman give her whole "I'm saved and you can be saved too" speech that she annoyingly gives to everybody that she knows. Like no other news organization is going to let this woman ramble on for 15 minutes about how she's redeemed by the blood of Christ.
And it's amazing when people do that speech in America, and it's the only place I know in the world where it can happen, where factual statements or questions can be addressed with such divagations that do not address at all. Like, it seems that they can get away of any situation by saying, well, I've been saved by the blood of Christ and blah, blah, blah. What does that...
It's her get out of jail free card in America.
Yeah.
Literally, in her case.
She is right about one thing, though. I will give her 1 point. She's correct about one thing.
What's that?
All right. And somehow I think CC may disagree.
Guys, this woman, she is the Lord's chosen county clerk. You know, I mean, telling it like it is. You know, she doesn't want the homos to have the right to marry, and I really support her on this. I mean, what else is there to say other than she's kind of fucking ugly? But yeah, I mean, look, I'm just being real here. But yeah,
You're so real, Cat. You're so real.
CC
but we
wouldn't
are
hit it.
flesh.
That's what he's
To
saying.
say that I'm a sinner, you know, I guess that's somebody judging me.
They judge
What about
What a
the
great
couple
response.
with whom
It
you had the
answered nothing.
confrontation? They said, we felt humiliated. We felt like second-class citizens. Can you understand that point of view?
When they first came in, they demanded that I talk to them. Nothing would do them, and they had cameras going and everything. And so when I was talking to them, they wanted to know why I would not issue them the marriage license. And I simply told them about when God created earth. He spoke everything into existence.
They said they went to get their marriage license pursuant to the law, and they didn't want a, quote, lecture in religion.
They wanted to know the reason why I wouldn't issue one, and I gave them the reason.
Mm-hmm. Do you think, you know, the argument on the other side is, well, if we're going to give a religious accommodation to someone like Kim Davis, then we're going to have to give a religious accommodation to an untold number of people, to Catholics who don't want to issue a license to somebody who's been divorced but was married in a Catholic church and didn't get it annulled, to a Muslim clerk who doesn't want to sanction the marriage of a Christian to a Muslim, and so on. Can you understand that argument?
Well, I could if I thought it was a valid argument, because for simply the fact is that marriage is defined as one man and one woman.
What?
The fact is that marriage is defined by the Bible, which not everyone believes or follows, has ever been proven to be true. So let's just cast that aside. You know, it's always funny. Like JF said, it's deviations away from answering anything really substantive and just going, oh, you know, I have faith, and this book says it's true, so it must be, and that's all there is to it.
People are saying that the audio and the video are way out of sync. So I think I'm going to kill the broadcast for a second, then come back on and see if that helps.
Okay.
I don't know what else to do about it. So everyone else in the call is going to stay with us. I'm just killing the broadcast. No data. All right. We're back. And hopefully that fixed it. If not, I don't know what to do about it.
Okay.
It's not like black and white. You're not talking about a racial issue. You're not talking about... I'm just talking about marriage in general.
But other
hold on. The Supreme Court has defined marriage as not just being between a man and a woman. So that's their definition of marriage. That's the definition of marriage that applies legally in the country in which you are the fucking county clerk of some shithole county in fucking Kentucky. Okay, so, you know, you're basically saying that your definition of marriage trumps the legal definition of marriage because it's what God said, but, you know, this is not a theocracy. We're a nation of laws. We're not a nation of God.
Yeah, this is a secular society. There's no place for your religious beliefs in making on legal matters, and the courts have ruled against you continuously.
I support this woman to the point that if this is a closely held conviction of hers, that she has every right to step down in protest and allow for a runoff election to elect somebody who will carry out the letter of the law. That's it. Step down in protest.
Have their own definitions of marriage and their own beliefs on who can and cannot marry. So the critics say this is a slippery slope. If we're going to bend the law or the rules for one person with one set of objections, then we're going to have to do it for a bunch of people with other objections.
So you have millions of Christians who object this whole same-sex marriage issue. Are their rights invalid? Are their rights not worth anything? I mean, it's a valid point, and it's a fight that's worth fighting for.
How about that? Because, you know, the president, even today, was talking about how in this country we stand for religious liberty. Do you believe that? Do you believe that still in the United States of America today?
In 2015, when a county clerk can go to jail because she is upholding her religious beliefs, I would have to question his statement.
Wow.
I'm just reflecting. I'm trying to process what she says.
What she's saying is she's really sad that we don't have a Christian theocracy. That's the long and the short of this. Is if we had a theocracy, everything would be so much better.
I don't understand how she thinks that some right of hers is being infringed just because someone else has been given equal rights to her. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Because her
I mean, I can concede. So she's basically saying, I have the job, but my religious belief forced me to do A, B, C. And she claims that because of that, she doesn't have to do that. I would make a parallel with someone who would claim, for example, that she can wear a veil to display her adherence to Islam in, for example, a official position like policeman. And I'm actually at the border between saying it's fair and it's unfair. I have difficulties really ruling if she's totally illegitimate in asking this. Certainly, her religious beliefs are making it impossible for her to do the job that she should do. And so I would be like Paul, and I would say, just continue to protest, but leave.
Well, see, what you guys are doing is you guys are making it much harder for her to feel better than everybody else, okay? And, basically, you're taking away her right to discriminate against everyone else. And that's what this is about. This is about her, just really trying to assert her superiority on everyone. And you're trying to take that away. You're trying to take away that which legally gave her a precedence to feel better than everybody else. So you should feel ashamed of your freaking selves.
I do, now that you explain it like that.
It's a total mockery, because we all know if the Supreme Court ruled that, against marriage equality, they would have been in the streets. Oh, the Supreme Court ruled rightly. They're right. They're correct. But the minute they don't agree with the laws, oh, well, there's a higher power. There's higher laws. You can't have it both ways.
Apparently you can.
So you decide you're going to stand on principle. You wind up getting word you're going to jail. Mm-hmm. Even though you knew it was a possibility, describe the moment you learned you were going.
There was a flood of emotions, of course, but when the marshals came around to get me, I stood up and I thanked Judge Bunning, and I walked out with grace.
Not knowing how long you were going to be in jail for.
Didn't matter how long I was going to be in jail.
Grace is the name of
it didn't
as long
matter.
As
it took. I would stay till January until legislation was put in, if that was what it took.
You could have been there for up to a year.
Sure.
So is grace what we're calling stubborn, bigoted obstinance now?
Yes.
Yep. Is that the Christian word for stubborn, bigoted obstinance?
I would say so.
I've never understood when they say grace what they're trying to talk about.
Now you do.
Can you clear that up for me, CC?
Can you repeat that?
Like when she says she is governed by grace. Does that mean, what does that mean?
Maybe she's a big fan of Grace Jones.
That's true. You got a point.
That's probably what it is, Paul. Come on.
Yeah, we figured it.
Who isn't, though? Who isn't?
Yeah, no one I want to be associated with.
What was she? Was she in Conan the Destroyer, or was it Conan the Barbarian?
She was in Conan the Destroyer.
Yeah,
she was in
Destroyer.
She was in Boomerang with Eddie Murphy, and she was in some really, really weird French porn in the early 80s.
Was she really?
Wow.
Wow.
Well, it wasn't porn. It was kind of like quasi porn, but it's pretty. You could probably find it on. You really don't want to see it. It's kind of she's made up sort of like a Keith Haring painting, and it's pretty disturbing.
Damn, we know Creationist Cat's fat porn. Damn. Grace Jones. Never would have suspected.
Disturbing-tastic.
Never would have thought of it, but okay, we'll roll with it.
Did you know that?
It didn't matter, Megan. When I gave my life to the Lord, I vowed to Him I vowed to serve Him with my whole heart, mind, body, and soul, every bit of strength I had. That's a vow I want to keep because it's a heaven or hell issue for me.
Even while you're sitting in a jail cell alone?
Yes, ma'am, I counted a joy. You know what I did while I was in there? I sang praises to him to the top of my lungs. They probably thought I was insane in there.
Were you allowed to talk to anybody?
I was by myself, so I talked to the Lord.
Was it humbling?
Yeah.
I mean, somebody can see you at all times.
She was a persecuted
It's
Christian.
humbling.
You know, it's the same thing as being like fed to lions. Is like what she endured. She was in a jail cell praying.
No privacy. You know, you're a county clerk. You're an elected official of your county, and the next thing you know, you're sitting in there.
Got?
In the jail.
People in the jail, hardened criminals in there for over 10 years, got message said, "Let her know we're praying for her."
Did you know at
So
the time?
scumbags are praying for you, and that's good. This guy that murdered his own son is praying for you. It's like, wow, you keep shitty company.
He morally agrees with your stand against the homos. What's he
Then
in here
did
for?
it
Oh, he
exploded
molested
into
several
such a
children.
national story.
No, I mean, I never even imagined, you know, somebody like
Never even
me for just
imagined.
standing up. You know, any Christian just standing up for your beliefs would lead to this.
So you get out after 6 days, and there's an agreement now that the
standing up
deputy
for your
clerk.
beliefs is not what led to her current position. Allowing her beliefs to trump her sworn duties as an elected official is why she's in her position. And those are two different things.
Yeah, not only that, you know, when a judge ordered her to cease her protest movement or whatever she was doing, she refused to do that, and she was held in contempt of court. You know, so what is the judge supposed to do? She won't uphold the law of the position that she's taken. You know, does she think that her faith just trumps the law that she's sworn to uphold? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
She acts like she's being denied the right to practice her religious belief. Nobody is stopping this woman from going to church whenever she wants, from standing on a street corner with a Jesus is coming soon sign, from ministering to people. Nobody is infringed on a single enumerated right of hers. And yet here she is playing the big martyr and acting like the big bad government is trying to stifle her because she's Christian. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
There are rules.
I think she's a martyr and a true American patriot.
And a stunningly beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Beautiful inside and out. I can see why God wanted all up in that.
All right, so do you want to watch something about the Pope?
Sure.
Okay.
The Pope is dope.
Looks like Republican presidential candidates were going to meet the Pope.
Oh, we love you, Pope. We love you.
Pope Francis is winning hearts and putting his distinctly pastoral stamp on some hot-button political issues during his visit to the United States. It's his first ever here to America, and the pontiff arrived at the White House today in his Fiat. No armored black limousine for him, as Capitol Security mounts its biggest operation in history. And for those who expected him to talk about tough issues, Francis did not disappoint. Immigration, marriage, Cuba, and climate change, telling the American people that on that, it is time to act now.
Mr. President, I find it encouraging that you are proposing an initiative for reducing air pollution.
It's pretty sad with religious figures when they say anything positive. People are like, wow, they have some sensible positions.
That climate change is a problem we can no longer be left to the future.
Is he gonna finish the sentence?
Apparently he
doesn't start saying 20 years ago.
Yeah, they're just now catching up. I mean, I have heard that there are Catholic priests that are scientists, though.
Sure. But my problem is, like, why does the Pope get his dick sucked every time he gets something right? It's like, he just benefits from people's low expectations of religion.
And the fact that the last pope was so bad that he looks great in comparison.
Yeah, I mean, anyone looks good after Pope Palpatine.
This is like the PR pope in response to the horrible choice they made before, which is like he kind of further alienated people who were like on the fence about religion. Like, oh, this is all the Catholic Church is about. Rich old guys. Now they got this guy.
So the Catholic Church is molesting our kids?
Yeah.
What's the new pope look like? Oh, he looks like Satan's turd.
Yeah, this guy's a much better choice.
He was such a bad pope that he literally quit.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's a case of lowered expectations.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, the Pope said that the climate change is real. Let's all...
let's go suck his dick.
I don't recognize the authority of the Pope, so why would I give a shit what he thinks? Just because he's right about something, I'm supposed to shit my pants with glee?
Generation.
And he got a lot of applause for that. Joining me now to talk about all of this is Joshua Dubois, former and current spiritual advisor to President Obama, and Marco Politi, the Italian Vatican journalist and author. First to you, Mr. Dubois.
Yeah.
So, you saw the president today, you saw the Pope, you were out there. What did it feel like being out there?
In a word, joy. You know, the look on the
Joy.
president's face when he introduced this Pope to this country was just one of overwhelming joy. And the president's not Catholic himself, of course, but, you know, one thing that people often overlook
he's
is that
Muslim.
he has a long history
We all
with
know.
the Catholic
on.
Church. His first work in Chicago was funded by the Catholic Campaign for Human Development.
Oh,
working
okay, I
among
see.
the poor there.
This is the
One of
guy
great moral
spiritually
figures.
advising the president, and he has some fruity little flower lapel, but where, might I ask, is his American flag lapel?
Doesn't appear to be visible.
This is a spiritual advisor to the president that
He's
doesn't
sit-
understand the
Allah
importance
Akbar.
of having an American flag lapel pin on your fucking collar?
He's shitting on the graves of all the lives that were lost on 9/11. This guy.
Yeah, you might as well just go find a World War II veteran, take out their dentures, shove your big black cock down their throat, and take a piss. For all the respect you've shown here today for my country, you piece of vile, verminous scum. I shouldn't be surprised, knowing what kind of evil President Obama is, that this is the kind of man that would be his spiritual advisor. A man who holds all Americans in contempt.
Wow. That's harsh words from TJ.
TJ's very passionate about this, as you can tell. He talks about it all the time.
All the time.
This guy, he hates him. TJ is dying right now. I think we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna come back, and we will call you guys back as soon as we come back from our break. Okay?
Sounds fantastic.
All right.
All righty.
All right. We will be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
everyone, we just wanted to take a moment to remind everyone that the Drunken Peasants Listener League at FanDuel.com has been expanded to 150 slots. It was previously just 100, but because we got so many people to come and play against us in our Listener League, they've expanded it to 150 player spots, and as you can see right now, 111 are already taken, so you might want to act fast if you haven't already to get into our Listener League. And also, on top of that, they've expanded the guaranteed prize pool to up to $750 to everyone who participates that makes 20th place or above.
Yeah, I actually had a pretty good week. I entered I entered the $5 million Sunday millions, and I won I won $70 on there. On the Drunken Peasants League, I placed 6th, and I actually won, I think it was like $50. And I entered some other one I also won, so I won $160 on FanDuel. And I mean, all I did was I basically just picked some players based upon just some research. I think my quarterback was like Tom Brady. You know, so I mean, I'm not making like genius level picks here, and I still won. So I mean,
yeah, you placed in 6th overall.
Yeah, 6th overall.
Yeah.
Go to FanDuel.com and click the microphone in the upper right-hand corner and use my code PEASANTS. And sign up now. Special offer for new users. Every dollar that you deposit, FanDuel will match it up to $200. That gets earned as you play. That's a bonus of up to $200. Offer is only good for the first 50 people that use my code PEASANTS today. So don't forget to use my code PEASANTS. FanDuel.com, where every day is a new season. That's FanDuel.com. Sign up today.
I do want to point out that TJ came in last place out of all of us.
Yes.
Well, that won't happen again.
We shall see.
Yep. 1 day left.
And thank you to TJ for burning something so now the room smells horrible. So thank you to TJ.
Wasn't me.
It was your fault. It wasn't me.
Wasn't
me. What was that?
Guys.
What was that? It wasn't me.
Oh, you guys, I didn't do it. Oh,
oh shucks, guys. I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, fuck.
We'll get everyone back here.
Nah, fuck him. No one's coming back. The show is canceled.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
You know, last episode we had Howard Bloom on here.
Yes.
And, you know, I would say he talked more by himself than the three of you guys combined.
Yeah.
Easily. Like I felt like there was a non-stop barrage of verbiage coming our way at all times. Trying to control the show was very, very difficult.
I can imagine so.
TJ, can you hear me right now?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
I've got a question for you guys, all right?
Yeah.
I watched that show, and I like that guy. But Jesus Christ, do you really believe that the guy did 1,000 push-ups in a row without stopping?
Yes.
I have no idea.
We believe.
I would say no, I don't believe that.
What?
But you know, I can't really prove.
You know
that
what?
He can't.
I think it's time for a fucking throwdown. TJ should be like, Howard, you just fucking put cash money on the table and just be like, Howard, I challenge you to do 400
Why wouldn't he
push-ups.
if he does that on a regular basis, why wouldn't he make a YouTube video of it? Like 75-year-old man does 1,000 push-ups.
He doesn't like to brag.
You know,
he doesn't
like to brag. He said it on our show.
He doesn't like to brag, Ben. Come on, he's modest.
Howard Bloom doesn't like to brag.
He's very modest, guys.
Very
Come
true.
on.
No, he says that he does it right when he wakes up in the morning and that he can't do the same amount at any other time because that's just when he's conditioned himself to do it.
So tape himself doing it.
He can't because that would disrupt his routine, his perfect
Okay,
routine.
we'll place a camera in his room.
Impossible. It can't be done.
We can place a camera in his
There's
room,
just
and when
too
he
many
wakes up,
logistical problems
and when he
with
wakes
it.
up, it'll be filming everything. It'll be filming all through the night, all through.
No.
Well, why not?
That's not possible. That can't be done.
We don't have the technology to do it.
Any other time than in the morning, because if he did it at any other time, it would be the next day once he started. I mean, it takes like a few hours to do 1,000 push-ups.
No, it takes him It only takes him 15 minutes.
15 fucking minutes.
That's how fast he is.
He's not working out more, CC.
He said he was. He actually had the stigmata even.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there. If Howard Bloom posts a video that's even verifiable that he's doing real push-ups, and he does 500 push-ups in a row without stopping, I will literally eat my fucking shoe.
That is awesome.
I will do it on the Drunken Peasants. I get to choose the shoe, but I will eat my fucking shoe. For real.
Can we see the shoe?
Yes. I'll do it on cam.
No, but can we see
That's
it?
awesome.
Can we see it now so we know?
No. I get to pick my shoe.
Yeah, but I want to.
It'll be like a shoe made out of chocolate or something.
Yeah, you know, I don't. You can't pick no food shoe. You know, I want to see.
We'll take TJ's shoe and cover it with shit, and like, here you go, Paul.
I was gonna get a shoe cake from Baskin Robbins.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
of
shoe
course.
ice cream cake. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on to your shit, Paul.
God damn it, you guys are too sly for me.
That shit don't fly around here.
No, but seriously, that motherfucker cannot do 1,000 push-ups.
I doubt it. I severely
He says he can.
There's
I
no
believe
fucking
him.
way. Jack
I
LaLanne
believe.
was in the best shape of any 70-some-odd, any septuagenarian I've ever seen, and he couldn't do 1,000 push-ups. I bet. At his
He's
age.
no fucking Howard Bloom, dude.
Yeah, well, Howard Bloom is just more invigorated.
Howard is God. That's the only exercise that Howard does, though. You know, he doesn't do any other kind of exercising. I mean, I guess he walks a lot, but other than that, just push-ups.
Somebody in the chat said this fat ass couldn't do 2 push-ups. That's right. That's true. But
I'll
I'm
give
not
you
coming
guys-
on the Drunken Peasants going, I do 1,400 push-ups every morning.
Josh Feuerstein was on the Doctors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
The Doctors?
Yeah, he was.
He's a medical expert.
It's a show. It's a daytime TV show that's hosted by a bunch of doctors.
Okay.
So, yeah, I thought maybe we could watch a little bit of this.
Yeah, sure.
I love the look of the guy on the right.
Yeah.
That's totally appropriate to Josh Feuerstein.
It looks like. Hold on, I may have to turn up the volume.
Yeah, Ben, turn up the fucking volume, man. Can't even hear this shit.
What I address in the video is not so much the mermaid doll as the ideology behind the fact that we as parents, you know, personally, I think it's ridiculous because it's like we become so politically correct that our brains have fallen out of our head when Target has to remove from their shelves any sort of idea that a toy is meant to be boy or meant to be girl.
Good.
Yes.
No, because what I know about child development as somebody who studies.
God.
Yeah.
Don't interrupt Josh fucking Feuerstein.
Look
you
at him.
moron.
I want to see how he handles it. He probably just keeps talking, I bet.
The children works in school. Listen, I know that if we can nurture children for who they are, they will find their own paths.
They're two sides of the same coin.
Sorry, I take Josh's side.
Terrified of people vomiting. I want to vomit from just what he just said. I just want to nurture these kids up.
We need to nurture the children.
No binary choices. No binary choices.
Just because I want to have you both. Sure. Floor, Mickey wanted to
Yeah, I would like to say
something.
something. I think the fundamental difference between you and I reached out to you on Facebook, and I really want to commend you for answering me back, and we had a dialogue via email. And so my objective here is 2 men that are entirely different archetypes, for us to find a dialogue that will actually have us not pitted against each other, but I will never agree with your ideologies, and you may never agree with mine. But we don't need to trash each other. Okay?
I will never, you may never. That guy's got confidence. I just don't like all this nicey nice language that floats around, you know?
I mean, it has its place, but there's enough of it. You know what I mean? There's enough.
So, JF, on your at your university that you work at, is there a lot of PC?
Well, I just gave up my job, so I don't work at the university anymore. You didn't.
Now you work at the fucking Dunkin' Donuts, don't you? Next time I come in, I'm gonna be like, "Give me a dozen donuts."
Okay,
you
so
bitch.
so was it a very PC atmosphere?
Was it?
Politically correct? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, in any liberal circle, you get pretty much the statements that you get from the guy on the right here. There's currently a tendency for anti-gender, or basically blending the gender, or seeing a continuum between the two. Personally, I'm almost between Josh Feuerstein and this other guy, and well, between Josh Feuerstein and the extreme left, which is that I think that we're going a little too far in degendering society. I think that sometimes a lot of the kids, they still need to simply be feeling like they have a place in one gender or the other, and that it can still be positive to encourage that. I don't mean to fight against individuals, and if one individual is a boy and feels like a girl, go ahead and be liberal about it. But I don't think we have to remove every sign of gender of gender in society. I think it's not necessarily good.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what? Even further than that, I'm sorry. Go ahehave.
No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, even further than that, I don't even think this is really a problem. I have a little niece and nephew, and their favorite place in the world is Toys R Us, right? They love it there, and I've been there within the last couple of months with them. They act like they're degendering toys. There are whole aisles of nothing but Barbie dolls and pink and purple shit for girls, and there are whole aisles of like army guys and mutants and, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and fucking Batman and Superman and shit for boys. It's always been that way, and I haven't seen it change since I was a kid. So I think we're talking about something that's a little bit of a red herring here when it comes to gender issues.
Yeah, you're right. And I think that people who have problems with degenderification, like Josh Feuerstein, I think they have problem with a discourse, but a discourse that has not penetrated society, as you point out, yet.
Right. The fundamental differences between you and I, as the way I see it, is that I believe that all people are born good, and you believe that all people are born sinners. And I think that simple idea has us lose trust in the children to actually choose their highest choice. And so when we don't give the children the freedom to actually step up and exercise and cultivate their innate intuition and intelligence, they end up being followers in the system, and that's where trouble begins.
Okay, so
I don't disagree with any of that.
Yeah. So you have some reasonable opinion, and I don't have. Like, you can see how like furious he is. Like, he's not.
First of all, as far as you believing that people are all born good and I believe that they're all born evil, I believe that people were obviously created in the image of God, that obviously that through sin, that yes, that we have a fallen sin nature, but I do believe that we have an ability to come to a relationship with Jesus Christ in which we are now able to then have his goodness fill us. So I don't think it's an issue.
So you're an empty vessel, John.
Fill me with your goodness.
You're empty.
Jesus. I'm ready to the vessel of Christ inside.
I love the way that Josh Feuerstein says God. I've been working on my Josh Feuerstein.
God.
When you fall on your knees in front of God and worship at that godly cock.
Josh, well, I want to say one thing,
Sure.
and because we have to.
Hey guys, Josh Moronstein
I
here.
think it comes down to this: you're right as a parent. You do shape your children,
right?
But there's a big difference between telling your children to stay away from, say, drugs, don't drink and drive, and picking out a mermaid doll.
I would never tell my children to stay away from drugs. That'd be so
No! I have to control every aspect of my child's life so they grow up just like me. It's like, what a terrifying thought.
That's what all these, a lot of people try to make their kids into clones of themselves. That's true.
Oh, that's obvious what he's doing, you know.
I understand your ideology. I get it. And everyone can have their own choice in life in terms of what ideology they follow. But when
I
you're
want to say one thing. You cannot mold someone's sexuality.
Okay, see.
That is it.
When it comes to something like gender,
bullshit. Scooby-Doo molded my sexuality. Saw that shit when I was a kid. I was like, wow, yeah.
I would, dude.
So that's when you got into
swear to God,
bestiality.
the first crush I ever had was on Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, I wanted Velma.
Bullshit.
We're one.
I swear to God.
You guys were looking at Scooby's ass and going, damn.
Paul and I are
want a
one
Scooby
being. We both
Dude,
like the Velma.
I wanted Velma so bad, dude.
Fapping Saturday morning cartoons.
She literally, like, I love, okay, to this day, I love nerdy chicks in, like, with short hair. You know, the skirt was working on me. The thickness of her is working on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know exactly.
I'm saying.
No, I don't even know the other chick's name.
Daphne.
Daphne. Yeah, fuck Daphne. Skinny bitch.
Well, that's the opposite of what you wanted to do.
Feed her to one of the monsters, man.
Daphne,
Give me Velma.
Daphne would, you know that Daphne would lay there like a dead fish.
So you guys want like a three-way with her? That's what you're saying, TJ.
And fucking Velma
Three-way
would
with
be
Velma.
a freak, dude. A straight-up freak.
Damn. So
we have the exact same opinion on this.
Paul and
It's amazing
TJ need to
hear
get
my
on
own-
it. They need to have sex with
It's
Velma.
like I'm really like Paul's ego is my ego in a way because I'm hearing my own thoughts.
Paul's like
coming
your fucking,
from his mouth.
He's just parroting back what you want to hear, TJ.
Hashtag Paul fucked a cartoon.
Oh man,
Paul and TJ.
I didn't. I'm not claiming that I got some, but I would have if the fucking opportunity had presented itself. Like 8-9-year-old Paul would have been up in that deep.
Sweet.
Watch. When it comes to something like gender, this is a biological classification. Okay? My issue is that you have people like the University of Tennessee that's now saying that we
People
cannot
like the
celebrate
university.
gender, that we have to use the pronoun
people like
Z.
the University of
People like this university. That's not a person. Corporations are people, my friend.
Universities are people too.
Apparently they are now.
Instead of his or hers, I'm saying this. My wife and I are biologically different, and we are different genders, and you know what? We celebrate that. It's not that one's subservient to the other, or that, hey, you know,
not according to the Bible.
my inbox has been filled with people saying, your ideas are so old-fashioned and outdated. I would argue that there's a big difference between being old-fashioned and outdated and being ancient, and when it comes to gender roles, you're talking about something that has been around culture to culture, that's been around since the beginning of man, something that we find all throughout biology, whether it's the animal kingdom or human life, we find that there's different gender roles. And I think that that's okay for us to celebrate that rather than sit around and say, hey, we need to rip this pronoun out, or we can't talk about this, or we have to totally make the Target shelves look like, you know, they've been whitewashed.
Why don't you just go read an article?
The Target shelves!
Like, this is not accurate. There have been transgender people throughout history, and different societies actually have, you know, catered to them in some ways.
But
in the
TJ,
past, including the ancient past.
But you think of the Target shelf.
Like, he's just basically when he talks about the history, he's only talking about the history of Christianity. He's not talking about any other history.
Is there any other history that matters?
I guess not.
Bloody?
Until Jesus found us, we were a wayward lot.
You don't even believe in anything, teachers. Why do you care what Josh Feuerstein believes? You don't believe in anything.
I do believe that you're...
You don't know anything. You have no morality. You have no place to even have an opinion.
I believe that Creationist Cat is dead also.
Yeah. Well, he was fapping to Feuerstein.
I'm still here. I'm listening, man.
Fapping away furiously, Feuerstein.
I mean, personally, I get pissed off whenever somebody gives me a, you know, like a mouse filled with catnip to play with that's male instead of female. Because I like torturing female mice. So, I mean, I don't know. I, as a cat, I feel for what Josh Feuerstein is saying here.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That is, yeah. I mean, he has a point.
Craigslist ad!
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, sweet.
God, so sexy.
Oh my fucking god, yes.
I gotta have a chub right now.
Oh, that's delightful.
Oh, wow. TJ, are you starting things off here?
Lick, suck, fuck, party soon. Moon, TWP, motel, mature only. First, if not over 40 years old, please keep reading CL. All of us love to have fun, and have a small group is much harder than just one-on-one. Ladies, for you to be invited, you must love to eat pussy as much as you like our cock. This is about your dream and exploring your wild side. Most important, it's for you to get away from the daily hardships and enjoy the pleasures of life that you desire. A lot of kissing, touching, tasting, licking, sucking, feeling, fucking, and enjoying your favorite body part. Your pussy, baby! Please bring your toys. We'll be very discreet. We'll have cocktails to relax. Then I'll stick my cock in your tail. And get ready to have fun. No rush. You must be in fairly good shape for the benefit of others. Please, no heavy weights. The plan. We'll meet for lunch and a few drinks first. We'll meet one another, become comfortable with each other. Then we'll pick the time and the place for this sort of fun to start. If all this is good, we can keep it ongoing and really take it to the next level. And we get to know each other well, maybe once per week. Send face pen body pics. We'll return. Put fun in subject line. Thanks. Oh yeah.
It's hard to argue with that guy. I mean, he's presenting a pretty like kissing and touching is enough, but like kissing, touching, tasting, licking, sucking, feeling, fucking, and enjoying your favorite body part. That's pretty
your pussy,
good.
baby. Your pussy, baby.
But is it a guy or is it
It
a
says
woman?
there's no
Because it's woman seeking woman.
That's one place where the lack of a comma is really really dangerous.
No, it's up there. Woman seeking woman.
No, but it says.
Oh yeah.
It says your pussy, baby. There's no comma between your pussy and baby. So it's like it sounds like you have a baby that's a pussy.
Yeah.
Your pussy baby.
Can we just call them vaginas, please?
No.
Pussy, pussy, pussy.
All right,
pussy,
Cece.
pussy, baby.
All right, Cece, you got the next one here.
You up?
Ready?
Yeah, you're on deck, kitty.
Feed me your load. C3. What is that? Mature male?
Marilyn Manson.
Bisexual Marilyn Manson bottom and dick pleaser looking for a big dick guy to invite me over. Put me on my freaking knees and unload down my throat. Or fuck my ass. I really need to taste man juice today. Or feel it squirt up my ass. I am fair. So if that isn't your thing, don't respond. Prefer older men. I can be somewhat sub, so dumb is cool. If this is up, I'm looking.
Wow.
I really like how he puts himself out there and just, lets everyone know that he really needs to taste some man juice today.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you wake up in the morning and you really got to have some man juice, you may as well be honest about it.
47 years old,
Like
so.
freshly squeezed man juice for a IMM like this.
Seeking a man over 400 pounds. Hi. I have a fetish for really obese men and am expanding my search in hopes to find someone. If you're interested and fit the description, please send me your picture and a description about yourself. I will then send my picture and we can take it from there. Must be able to get to Utica, New York.
That's the only requirement. You have to get there.
Yeah,
400 pounds, Utica, New York.
You guys, after hearing that ad, I feel sexy for the first time in my life.
Sexy and you know it.
Somebody out there wants me.
All you gotta do is be able to get to Utica, New York.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, just
fuck,
travel
dude.
across the country and you found your one true partner.
I'd consider going if there were freezer burritos in the deal. Like if it said
There might be.
one pack of Del Monte, bean and cheese freezer burritos included, I'd be on the fucking plane now.
You don't need organic burritos, Paul? Come on.
Fuck organic burritos.
You need the organic burritos, Paul.
Paul, you need to
I
read
like
this
the
one.
chemicals.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well, if you like them, then it's all good.
Why don't you read this, Paul?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay.
Hello. I want to be the stand-in for your wife. Feel free to use and abuse me as you see fit. When you are angry that your YouTube career is going down the drain and want to beat your wife, let me be the stand-in for your righteous ass. I won't call the police nor go to my mother's house. You can change the story as many times as you want, and I will always agree with you. When those horrible atheists use bots to download your videos, and you are feeling blue, I will be there to suck your amazing, slightly below average cock, and tell you that everything you say is right. And when a great person of genius, such as you, what? Wait a minute, I'm gonna read this as when a great person of genius you are as you loudly breathe from slightly elevated heart rhythm. If you're a God believer, I'm a God believer. If you're an atheist, I'm an atheist. You are always right, no matter how hypocritical you are, and I will never attack your family. If interested, please send me your first name and email, and I will get back to you. Turn-ons, first name Brett, police record of domestic abuse, flip-flopped, money whore, obesity, fear of the outdoors, poor eyesight, turn-offs, morals, honesty, and having made under 300 YouTube accounts. Thank you.
I actually think that this sounds like J-Dubs wrote it. This sounds... I would believe that this was how Brett met J-Dubs.
This is it. This is
the ad.
He responded to a Craigslist ad.
This is what got the beloved couple together.
I think
Nice
this one's right.
lady.
Yeah. Hey, lady! Oi!
Jesus.
Oh my God! What's going on?
Jerry Lewis impressions are happening.
I'm fucking scared.
I'm fucking scared.
Can
we get? Do you think JF will read one?
Sure, I'll read one.
Do it.
Straight dumb master available to abuse slaves/subs. M for him. out. I'm a sexy young straight skateboarder with extensive experience being dumb and master to females. I'm gonna make myself available as an alpha dumb to willing and generous males who want to be used as subs, fags, slaves, or abuse objects for a superior masculine male. I'm a white Scottish import. Nice big low hangers, 8-inch uncut cock to serve and worship. I'm open to any age, body type, race, most kinks and style of kink. Be direct and upfront with what you're looking for. I'm all dumb. Total top, and that is not negotiable. I provide most gear and equipment. If you want something I don't have, you must provide it. Sub must host or arrange a suitable place for subs training. Sub must pick me up and return me to the location of my choice. Doesn't matter to me if you're straight, bi, gay, or trans. I'm not available for vanilla sex, cock, and body worship is the only possible exception. Do not contact me with unsolicited offers. Post ID 522-401-0491. Posted 10 days ago.
And it was updated only 3 hours ago. So, if you're in the San Francisco Bay Area...
I just love the fact that JF has nice big low hangers, dude. That's the best thing ever.
I actually don't know what a low hanger is.
Well,
you got big.
If you think about it, yeah.
Big pendulous testiculos.
I think that's. I think Paul said that he has them.
I do.
Those are testicles.
Testicles, yes. Ah, big old balls. Just big old smelly balls.
What do you think JF's balls smell like, Paul?
Like a fine Gruyere cheese.
Yeah, you know, I was feeling the cheese too.
We know what TJ's balls smell like.
Mixed with a butterscotch Verblanc.
Well, that's an honor.
So there you go.
Sweet. Paul knows what people's balls smell like. That's his true power.
I can tell everybody on the. I can
Okay.
tell everybody
All
on
right,
the
let's
show
do
what
it.
their balls smell like.
Let's see if we know
do this.
TJ.
All right,
That should be the
TJ's
easiest.
No, you gotta save me for last. I'm the finale.
Okay,
because
TJ's
you know.
the finale. So let's start with Cece.
Cece, do you even still have your balls, or have those been,
I have to
you
ask
know?
a tender question right now, Cece. I have to
Yeah.
ask
He's been neutered.
Have you been fixed?
Yeah, I still got my balls intact, man.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so Cece's balls smell like Fancy Feast mixed with kitty litter because they drag in his kitty litter when he shits.
That sounds accurate.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close. Do I reveal this now, or does everybody get their guess and then I reveal what they actually smell like?
What do they smell like?
Let me guess, and then we'll see how close I get.
Oh, okay. All right, let's do that.
Ben's balls have a kind of vinegary sharpness to them. Kind of like that first whiff of a bag of salt and vinegar potato chips. That kind of.
Damn. TJ be inhaling that shit then.
It assaults your senses immediately as soon as the pants come down. Scotty's balls just smell like vagina because Scotty is rolling balls deep up in that pussy all day and all night, and I know this. So that's
correct.
That's literally all those smell like. And then TJ's balls are a real. There's something kind of spicy about TJ's balls, a little piquant, if you get my drift. But the overwhelming undertone that comes up is yes. Well, now I mean, you'll be looking for some kimchi when you smell these balls. It's more like surströmming. That it's like shark meat that the Swedes leave out for like 24 years. It's just rotten to the core. That's basically the undertone. But a slight spice to it, like a little bit of, like somebody added a dash of nutmeg to a rotten shark carcass.
I think maybe a hint of Lysol, TJ, perhaps.
No, there's no Lysol.
Are you sure?
How close did I get?
All right. Well, let's do it in the order that you guessed it, I guess. Who'd you guess first?
Creationist Cat.
Yeah, Creationist Cat. So what is?
True. My balls do smell like cat litter, and what was the other thing that you guessed?
Fancy Feast.
Fancy Feast.
Fancy Feast, and a little bit of Obsession by Calvin Klein.
Nice. That's a nice touch.
My balls. You said vinegary. Yeah. Practically sauerkraut at this point.
Nice. Damn. My balls. In addition to smelling like vag, it's like a field of roses.
Roses and vagina.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
My balls. You're pretty close in that it was a fishy thing and it had to do with rotten fish, but actually my balls smell like pure MSG.
Oh.
Wow.
Straight from China, huh? Any gutter oil, in there?
It's not even an undertone or an overtone or anything like that. They just smell. If you have my balls and then a bucket of MSG, the smells are identical.
So you're a walking Chinese restaurant, is what you're saying?
Pretty much.
People are like, does it smell like Chinese in here? It's like, nope, it's just TJ.
I walk by and people are like, you smell beef and broccoli?
Is that General Tso's chicken I smell?
Some crab wontons, perhaps?
Yeah, it's the it's like the Chinese buffet where they like when they
fried rice
when they clean off the plates from the tables, they scrape it back into the buffet.
Fuck. Can't let this go to waste.
Yep.
Good God.
$2.99 all you can eat buffet. Here's a Craigslist ad I saw that I kind of laughed at.
I guess
I am a man.
You're gonna read it? All right, go ahead.
I am a man looking to put Dragon Balls up you.
Up you.
I am a man. Just looking for a group of women.
Of woman, not women. Not a woman. Woman.
Women.
Yeah, women.
Just looking for a group of women to share Dragon Balls up her ass and twat. I also want to be in a Squirt Fest.
Squirt Fest!
How is this guy single? Come on.
I know.
I want to shove Dragon Balls up your butt, baby, yeah.
I mean, they can bring people back from the dead, and he wants to shove them up your ass. I mean, come on.
Maybe that
That's
is
an
what he
honor.
wished for when he got the fucking dragon. He's like, I want to shove these up a woman's ass.
And what?
And the dragon's like, okay.
Huh.
Put an ad on Craigslist for that shit. I don't do that. All right. Fucking dragon. Let's take a Coke then.
Fucking dragon's a dick.
How come you can't wish for more wishes? There's always a rule against that.
Yeah.
It's always bullshit.
That's lame. Have unlimited wishes. Why not?
So do we have anything else?
Yeah, we have lots of other shit.
Let's play it.
Cocaine.
Let's play that shit,
Billy
Ben.
Mays
Whoa.
presents TV.
That was supposed to be a stupid ads intro. It didn't go very well.
Yeah, so stupid ads. All right.
All right, stupid ads. The Genie Hourglass.
What a great intro.
The Genie. Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck that was.
Yeah.
Ladies, what's the trending new secret to a perfect
Did we
hourglass
watch this?
shape?
Yeah, I think so.
Celebrities and fashion-
How about this one? How about this one?
Love burritos but hate the mess? You fill, fold, and
We
roll,
have?
but could never
No,
get
I don't
that
think we've seen
perfect
that.
hole.
No, we have to watch
and
this.
store-bought burritos are just not the same. Introducing Burrito
Store-bought
Perfect.
burritos.
A
Yeah,
simple,
Paul, you need
fast,
this.
mess-free way to make perfect burritos
Yes.
any day. Watch.
Finally.
Just place a tortilla on the Burrito Perfect. Fill it with your favorite toppings such as rice, beans, chicken, lettuce, cheese,
Okay, there's
and
way too many
guacamole.
vegetables
Then fold
in there for
1,
Paul.
2, 3,
Chicken and
you get a
cheese.
perfect burrito with ease.
Is all we can do. Maybe some beef.
There are people. You can't fold a fucking
My
burrito.
life just changed forever.
You know, do you not have functional fingers, Paul? I mean, what's going
Paul
on?
needs this, TJ. He
Okay,
needs this.
I'm going to reveal something on the Drunken Peasants right now. All right, I'm a
shit.
big guy, right? I'm a big dude. I've got big feet. I have broad shoulders, but I have tiny little sausagey fingers. Do you see these?
Uh-huh.
Do you see these stumpy
You have the
little
hand- you have the
fingers,
hands of
these
a
tiny
child.
little cabbage hands that I have? I
Your
can't roll
wedding ring
burritos
looks
for
like
shit.
it's fucking like squeezing your finger to death.
What, the ring?
Yeah, you know.
It does.
No, it's-
Yeah, it does.
It's fine. I mean, I got the ring mark though. You know.
Yeah.
the-
It's too tight. You need to get it up to a few sizes.
Paul has the hands
No,
of a 5-year-old.
Look, I got space and shit. Look, there's space. going
No, you're bad. You're bad.
I don't know.
So you need this product, is what you're saying. How
Yes,
much would you be
this-
willing to pay for a product like this, Paul?
$14.95.
through. No, not quite. I would give them $9.99 for this.
No,
product.
that sounds
going
good.
with $9.99
I
as
still don't
well.
understand what it does. Does it just fold a burrito? Is that
Yeah.
all it does?
$9.99.
That's what it does.
What do you mean? That's all it does.
That's all it needs to
What?
do.
What more do you fucking need in life?
I'm just.
You're a cat. You can't even. You don't even have fucking thumbs.
That's an amazing. No, look, Scotty, that's an amazing thing. This is an incredible product. I would
Okay,
pay
good.
$85
All right.
for this.
Okay, good. Make sure you're on the same page. You don't even have thumbs, man. Come on. You know you need this.
$9.99.
I'm buying this. $1
$9.99.
million.
JF, how much do you think it is?
0. It's ridiculous. I mean, okay, I have to guess what it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would pay 0. But it's probably. Yeah. The guys are right. $7.99. I'll go for that.
Oh, it's $1 million.
$14.95. Because you'll probably get like 2 of them or something like that.
You need that. Look, you can make crepes.
I mean, this takes
Oh,
more time.
Damn! Whoa!
Call now. You'll also get the hard shell taco
Paul
holder.
wrecked you, man.
Yes! $9.99.
Got fucking served, son.
I'm a burrito king. I can do anything.
Free. Hate holding the taco shell and mess in your hand?
Yes.
Now just place your taco
Yes.
shell in the taco
Got your
holder.
taco
and
Oh my
fill it
God.
with meat, top with lettuce,
Rising.
shredded
This is
cheese,
amazing.
your favorite
My
salsa,
life has
and
changed for
enjoy
the better.
classic meat tacos,
Classic tacos. Chicken
seafood
tacos. What? You can do chicken tacos, seafood tacos? What's next? Even tofu tacos are
Yeah.
possible,
You can do
TJ.
catnip tacos for
Yes.
Creationist Cat.
This is amazing. I'm buying several.
All right, so the next one is Eggies. Eggies, as TJ would say. Eggies.
When it comes to eggs, hard-boiled means hard work.
Yeah,
Messy
yeah, it
shells,
does. TJ
broken
knows that
whites, and
firsthand.
you'll be peeling all night.
Oh,
well,
no.
not anymore. Introducing Eggies, the fast,
Eggies.
easy way to cook hard-boiled eggs without the shell. Just crack and pour in your egg. Boil it right on your stovetop. Then twist it up for a
$14.95.
perfect
Amazing.
hard-boiled egg every
Wow.
time. Look inside.
Holy
Eggies
shit.
cook your eggs just
This
like a real
is a
shell.
stunning
And the
innovation to our
non-stick interior
society.
means the egg slides right out when
No
you're
longer
done.
will we spend
and here's
hours
some
peeling eggs.
Where's the
You know what
yolks?
the crazy thing about this is that eggs naturally come with a shell. So why do you need to fucking crack a shell? If you're just gonna boil an egg, throw it in with its shell on, dipshit.
No, because then the shell is impossible. It's impossible to get the shell off after.
She'll be peeling all night.
She'll be peeling all night.
All
long.
night, Paul.
All night.
She can be slobbing your knob all night or peeling eggs.
Fucking disgusting fat fingers who can't do shit. You should be elated that this product exists.
I would pay $9.99 for this product if there's a bonus like 2 for 1 or something else useful.
I would pay it.
And that
$14.95.
I feel like that probably is the price again.
$14.95.
$9.99.
You're fucking stupid.
$9.99.
Look at all the eggs.
JF, what do you think?
I go for $9.99, but I also think that it's a big insult to cuisine. This is ridiculous, and I hope that none of you will ever use this.
You own several. Come on. Now you're embarrassed. Like, oh shit,
Part
I've
of
been
the
out on the
pleasure
show.
of
I hate
cooking
this.
Eggs is cracking the shell. You take your time. And by the way, I'm starting a YouTube cooking show soon, so I like
wow.
what we see here because I think that people need guidance now. If people need help to fold a burrito, I will make a video for it.
Will you make a video about people that have little sausage fingers folding a burrito?
I could simulate, I could add an handicap and show you that even with small finger, I can be successful at cracking an egg.
Yeah, I once
Not
saw a man
impossible.
with no arms or legs roll and light a cigarette.
That is
There's a
true.
will, there's a way.
CC, do you have a guess?
Well, you know, guys, if this folded an omelet rather than just did this, then I'd pay more than $9.99 for it. But seeing as how it just seems to do this one thing, $9.99.
$10.
And
As
look
a
how
bonus,
you
you'll
get
get the
6
eggy
of them.
slicer.
And the
Just place and
slicer.
slice for
Look at
perfect.
this. Hold on, JF. Come on. You need this in your kitchen.
A
Look at
slicer
this.
For egg, you
Yeah.
need a knife.
No.
We win, bitches. You went over.
Do you really want to trust most Americans with knives, JF?
We win.
Well,
They're
most
buying
Americans
shit like
have
this. Do you really want them to have knives? Anyone who falls for this commercial probably
TJ,
does
I'm
not
pretty
need a
sure I
knife
said
in their
$10.
hands. No,
I'm pretty sure I said $10. I
didn't
win.
say shit.
They went over. $9.99's over that now.
Fuck.
I'm reversing the rules of math.
You
Math
got
doesn't
your
count
win,
anymore.
Scotty. Yes,
Scotty
you
would
are the
know
winner,
eggs.
Scotty.
He would know eggs.
I don't know anything about eggs. I don't know anything about eggs. I'm right. I'm correct. I'm scientifically correct. Do a study on it, somebody, quickly. Prove me right.
Next word.
First time that a price has ever been like $10 flat. It's always
No.
Yeah, it's happened before.
It has.
Also, here's the next one. It is fashion flowers, as seen on TV.
Oh shit! I fucking need this product.
Introducing Flashin' Flowers by Mia, the
Flashin'.
magical headband with
Yeah, I thought
flowers
it was
that
fashion,
shine.
but it's flashin'.
When nighttime is near, there's nothing to
They're
fear. From
flashin'.
the park to the dark, Flashin' Flowers transform the ordinary into the extraordinary.
All right, so
Imagination's
basically,
Look,
what's happening
magic
here,
is created by wearing this product.
What's happening here is that they're hoping that a little girl happens to be watching this and is like, "Mommy,
Yep.
I want to have this stupid."
No, they just want these little girls to have a magical day.
No.
God,
You're
TJ's
garbage.
a magical day.
Hey, Kitty. Are you there?
Is that the true Scotsman speaking?
Listen! I want to buy these and wrap them around your live little kitty body and then make you put on a fashion show for me. Can we do that?
We could do that, especially since this just seems to glorified crown of thorns here. Can anybody even fucking hear me over that?
Hopefully not.
A glorified crown of thorns.
That's what he said.
I think that's what this is. I think it's just a wannabe crown of thorns.
$14.95.
Wow.
$12.99.
I think that's too high. I'm gonna go. Dude, I'm feeling $9.99 again on this one.
I think you're too high, Paul.
I'm gonna go crazy high and say $19.99.
$19.99. You're fucking insane, DJ. You're fucking crazy.
$12.99. I'm gonna say $12.95.
Ah.
Oh, please.
What is the price?
Oh, $14.95.
Ben looked.
Yes.
Ben looked. Ben fucking looked.
Wow, Ben totally looked.
But
No,
there's
Come on, we all know you looked.
$6.95 shipping and handling.
Oh,
we don't
ignore
count
that. This is America. We only look at the actual price.
Yeah,
Come on,
the
Jay.
true price.
Come on. Come on.
The true price.
Yeah.
$14.95. I did not look. I'm the champion of the world.
Yeah, you looked.
All right, next one is Brow Perfect.
Maybe we should have a Ben shirt that says $14.95 on it.
Yeah.
And we could charge $14.95 for it, too.
All right, so this is the Brow Perfect.
TJ really needs
Shaping
products,
your
seriously.
brows is a real ow, tweezing, waxing, threading, all that painful stuff. It's enough. Hi, I'm Laura Baker, here to show you the fast, easy, pain-free
TJ,
way
you
to
need
shape
this
your
look.
brows without
Look
the
how your
ow.
brows can look.
It's called
No, I like
Brow
bushy
Perfect.
eyebrows.
Just look at this
Nah, you need it,
beautiful
buddy.
shape that was so easy to create.
It's
Simply
that
hold
easy.
Brow Perfect at a 45-degree angle to gently remove hair.
Wow,
instantly
you guys
and
invented
easily.
a razor blade.
Okay, ladies,
Congratulations.
I want to know what you think.
You're amazing.
perfect solution. It's so easy. This is
It's
definitely
amazing.
the answer to my hair problems.
What makes
You know
Brow
what the
Perfect so
funny
special?
thing is about stuff like this is that I don't really see that much of a difference between the before and after. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like women
no.
think that this is such a huge deal breaker, and like I've never been like, damn, that chick's eyebrows are fucking banging. You know what I mean?
Sure you have,
That happens
Paul.
all the time.
Given
You know-
the intensity of your beard, I don't expect you to perceive subtleties.
No, ouch.
Damn.
Boom.
Just drop the mic.
MCJF is fucking dropping bombs tonight. Holy shit.
He's also Chef Jean-Francois here also.
This is how you cook.
by the way,
I would
that's
like, you know
all
what I'd love
for
to
me,
do?
folks.
I'd love to hire JF as my personal chef and then have him make me like SpaghettiOs and shit every night.
SpaghettiOs.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe, I want
The
some more
first thing-
top ramen,
the-
chef.
The first thing is he would
Give me
lecture
some Kraft
he would
macaroni
lecture
and
you.
cheese with some cheap hot dogs.
Okay, if he's
cut up
truly French,
inside
he
of
would
them.
lecture you on like why he would never make that for you and make something totally different.
Then I kick him in the balls.
You should make a
They're low hangers, I hear.
JF. You should make a video on your cooking channel about how to make poutine because you told us that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, there will be many recipes of poutine.
Okay.
Wow.
TJ will even try your recipe. Let's see if TJ can imitate the recipe. That is just one of the
Spoiler
TJ
alert.
fail.
No.
Dude, you have to do it. It'll be so
What do you-
terrible.
JF, are you saying then that you have indeed seen a woman and been like, those eyebrows are on point. I really want to bang that.
Yes, I think that eyebrows ought to be taken into consideration. Most of the eyebrows' effect on sexiness is subconscious, I would say. It's like I don't analyze the eyebrows and say, oh, wow. I don't say like just like you did. But yeah, I do think that the definition of the eyebrows is definitely part of sexiness.
Huh. Well, I have to.
So he's an eyebrows guy. He's like, damn, those eyebrows.
I don't think it is for me because you know I imagine like any hot chick and then I put like the ugliest eyebrows I can on her and it's
I ain't looking at them
it
eyebrows.
still is not making much of a difference. I could put some Groucho Marx eyebrows on a bitch and it's still like okay, still
Well, that's
still.
a very
all you look at is the
claim.
ass. TJ's looked at the
Notice how
ass.
strong that claim is from TJ, and I would like the viewers of Drunken Peasant to come with nice faces that become very ugly once you change the eyebrows. And
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure
Do
that
it.
TJ will be convinced.
We should all get.
I have a scenario for you, JF. Will you indulge a hypothetical with me?
Oh yes, I
okay.
live in hypotheticals.
Okay. So here's a hypothetical. You know who Cindy Crawford is?
Yes.
Okay, supermodel, right? Super hot back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Cindy Crawford showed up at your house right now, and it's Cindy Crawford from back in like 1995. Super fucking hot Cindy Crawford. She's wearing a sexy bathing suit, and she's like, JF, I need you inside me right now. The only downside is that she has a unibrow, like a major, like fucking caveman, straight across unibrow. Are you telling me that given that there's no consequences, I know you may be in a relationship. Let's take hypothetically you're not.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can be assured that you're not going to catch any diseases. Do you turn down Cindy Crawford because of her eyebrows?
I mean, the question, it's an experimental question. You would have to show me photos. I would have to see how big the eyebrows is. The eyebrows could be theoretically so big that it actually obstructs the act of sex. I would have to see what you mean. And I would answer.
These eyebrows are obstructing my cock!
He would go and grab an electric razor.
All right, let me just ask you another question.
Yeah, no lie.
Would you have sex?
Fucking shave this shit.
No. Would you have sex with a giant sentient eyebrow that's nothing but an eyebrow if you knew for a fact that it would be the most pleasurable sex in all of existence?
No, but that's because I'm a traditionalist.
Okay.
I'm more into complete woman, not just the eyebrows itself.
No, but if there was just an eyebrow, but you're not marrying the fucking eyebrow. You're just fucking it once. All right, and you're gonna have
you're not whining and dining. You're just fucking.
You're gonna have the best sex in your life. It's demonstrably like you could talk to a future version of yourself from an alternate timeline where you did fuck it, and he assures you like this is the moment that your life turns around and everything goes well for you from here on out. Would you still not fuck that eyebrow?
No, I don't listen to future versions of myself. I want to warn any future versions of myself that's traveling through time. I will not listen to you.
All right.
I make my own stuff.
He takes a stand. He takes a stand. All right. I just wanted to test your mettle on this eyebrow.
I hope you never invent time travel and have some like sidekick, you know, tells you take precautions when you meet these Libyans. He's like, no, I'm not going to do that. It's like that's
I'm
he's
stubborn
dead.
enough to listen to my own advice against my future.
JF's future self comes in. JF, you're going to be shot tomorrow. Don't stand on this street corner. I'll show him. I will stand on that. Boom, dead. All right. How much is this eyebrow removal tool?
$9.99. I'm letting it ride on $9.99.
$14.95.
$9.99.
$14.95.
If it's more than $9.99, it's
$10.
Oh,
fucking bullshit.
Get two of them.
$10.
Okay, Paul fucking looked.
No.
Paul
fucking Paul looked.
We guessed $9.99, not 10, Scotty.
You guys are still fucking closer though. That pisses me off.
That 1 cent really threw him off.
He gets so mad.
Yeah, I know.
This is fucking bullshit. I've been fucking robbed. Fucking see you guys later. Fucking parking lot.
Let's see. Paper bling.
Finally, a product that understands me.
Paper bling.
It's colorful and bright and looks just right. It's easy to
You can
make
express
and fun
yourself.
to wear on your neck, wrist, ears, or in your hair. Introducing Paper Bling, the paper bead maker that lets you create beautiful jewelry in no time. And best of
I mean, I
all,
describe
it's
this
so
shit as
easy.
beautiful.
Anyone can do it. Just trace your template, cut it out, slide in the
Beauty is
paper,
in
turn
the
it
eye
on
of the
to twist,
beholder.
seal it, string it, and slip it on your wrist. Paper Bling makes
what
beads
kid is
out
gonna
of just
spend this
about
much
any
time?
kind of paper.
Making a fucking lame paper bracelet. I mean, maybe. It just seems like an totally unnecessary product.
$14.95.
$9.99.
I'm gonna go with $14.95 on this one.
Ah, you're garbage.
$8.99.
$8.99. Going for the
Oh
undercut.
damn! Undercutting us.
Oh!
Yes! Yes! Victory!
That's what I'm talking about right there.
The incredible
Damn.
price of $10.
I should have had faith in the true Scotsman, man.
I know my useless tat, dude. I know my useless shit.
Dude, Paul has seen all these commercials.
This one's
He's
called-
just recalling. He's going to his memory bank and going, oh, okay, 9.99.
This one's called Whoopee Magic.
Yeah, Paul's like sitting there watching this commercial like, oh yeah, I saw this on, February 16th of last year.
It
I
was a
sitting on my
Thursday.
couch,
No, it's
crying
actually
myself
sadder
to
than that.
sleep.
Dancing with the Stars Marathon. Yeah, I remember now.
What
Oh,
is
yeah.
sadder? Tell me the sad
Yeah,
story.
It's actually sadder than that. I saw this last night, sitting on my couch in a pair of piss and shit stained tidy whities, picking at the gravy that had dried up on my hairy man tits. That I didn't have the ability, and kind of looking down so I could see my overgrown
Whoa.
toenails, and I saw this. Yeah, it was at 3 a.m.
Paul, I might have to ask you to stop. You're giving Ben a
Paul,
serious
I can
erection.
actually prove that story is false because
Okay.
there's no way that you could have seen the television over your massive gut.
You got me, nailed me.
Awkward sets.
Massive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay.
So, yeah. This is $10.
So, CC, I guess we have footage of your slave, Vadim, on some kind of dating show?
Yeah.
Huh.
What about it?
I don't know. Is it footage that we can show here that's like royalty free?
It's definitely, look, this is from a really low budget cable show from New York City. The network has been gone for like over 10 years now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So not worried. Like it was a low budget, like no name channel to begin with, and they've been gone for like at least 10 years now. So
All right.
Third date. Okay.
Third date. I don't think there's much wrong with it.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh my God.
Hey, my name is Vadim. I'm a screenwriter and performer
Oh, my
here
God.
in New York City, and I'm getting ready for my date with.
So, if you ever want to see what, the definite, if you ever want to look in the dictionary next to the rapist, this is pretty much the picture
Yeah.
you see.
Yeah, here you go.
Did you make your slave shave that pedophile mustache on?
Yeah,
those lips?
holy shit.
I was not in his life at the point that this was made. I think this was
He
around
looks like-
2004, 2005 that this was made. And you know what? I'll tell you guys the story behind it once it goes on a little more. But yes, I will heartily concur that he looks very much like a pedophile with that mustache.
He took his glasses off for the interview, those thick pedo glasses. That was good, though. He had some recognition of that. So.
He's really funny and cute, and I was just sort of interested
No, he's
in him.
not. He's creepy.
Yeah, we've had a good time, but something about him...
Unibrow!
Oh,
He's
shit.
plucking his fucking unibrow.
If only he, with $10, if he had that $10 product, he could have fucking, yeah.
Exactly.
What was it called? I don't even remember. They should have called it like Wow or something.
Everything we've ever done, he's always worn a Hawaiian shirt. And he's really into snack foods, and he's really into that squeeze.
Oh my God, I need that right fucking now.
You need Cheese Whiz?
Yes.
I gotta be honest with you right now, TJ, and I'm just gonna come off the top, and you can tell me if you agree. I would fucking literally walk out into the street and kill a human being right now for a Ritz cracker with some extra sharp cheddar cheese, squeeze cheese.
Paul, I would say
capital premeditated murder in the street in front of the house where my fucking wife lives.
Well, let me
For
tell
a
you
piece
something.
of squeeze cheese.
Let
right
me
now.
tell you something, Paul. If I was on a space station and I was looking down on the Earth and someone presented me with a button that would give me even a fourth of a Ritz cracker with a speck of the shittiest flavor of that cheese, and all I had to do was blow up the entire world to get it, I would do it in a heartbeat without the fucking slightest bit of hesitation. That's how much I want that fucking shit.
That is fucking dedication.
TJ, well, you know what, TJ? If I were God, and,
Oh, shit.
and another deity from a different fucking universe came to me and said, look, I have this fucking Ritz cracker with some squeeze cheese on it. All you have to do is take every human being that's ever lived on the planet and make their entire existence a living fucking torment for eternity. I'm talking like having their flesh flayed off of their body and their bodies scorched by fire and then healed and then scorched again day in and day out for eternity. I would do it without even blinking, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, you know what, Paul? That other god that came and gave you that fucking Ritz cracker with the cheese on it, that was me as a god, because I got all the fucking Ritz crackers with cheese on them, because I did that to a billion universes before your ass even cooked up your fucking universe.
Man, fuck you, TJ.
Man, fuck you, TJ.
Fuck you, TJ.
I think we've determined who loves the crackers and cheese more now, Paul.
Who does that, really? The main reason that I like Vadim is because he's good looking and attractive.
No, he's
and
not. What are you talking about?
What was this bitch smoking?
He looks like a pedophile version of that weird character.
He's like
from
fucking eating
Something
Cheetos
About
like,
Mary.
damn, that's sexy.
You remember something about Mary? He looks like that guy.
Cheetos on your face.
Oh, I do? I got you this.
I wouldn't point out that he has cheese on his face. Point out the fucking horrible mustache on his face. You got a shitty mustache on your face. Let me get that off.
You got a little peach fuzz here. Let me get that off here.
Oh shit, that's really on there. Oh.
We're gonna have to find a trash
There ain't
can
gonna
for
be
you to
a
open this
fourth
up
day.
over because it broke. I dropped it. I'm so sorry.
Oh, and he's a klutz too.
Okay, is this scripted or what?
Yeah, it's scripted.
Yeah.
It's fake. It's fake
All
as
right.
fuck.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys the story behind this. Okay.
Yeah, tell us the story.
All right. Okay. So basically, Vadim knew this girl Rebecca, and they were friends for like a while. They were not dating. She thought that it would be kind of funny to prank this show.
Yeah, because she's like
So-
20 years too old for him.
What? She's like probably around 24 at this time.
Like I said.
But basically, this is what happened. Okay, so when they actually filmed this show, the producers came up to them about midway and said like, "Okay, look, seriously, just tell us, okay? Are you guys full of shit?" And we were like, okay, yeah, we're kind of full of shit. And they were like, okay, look, we've had one couple before that tried to do this, and they were horrible, and we kicked them off the show, but you guys are really hilarious. And our producer tells us not to do this sort of thing, but we're just going to go with this. And basically from that point on, we did retakes. At this point, they did not know though. At this point, this was none of this was improvised, but this was not scripted. You know what I'm saying? And basically the camera crew at this point did not know that we were full, for sure that we were full of shit.
Okay. We
This is
understand
a lot
now.
of what has been happening with Jerry Springer episodes too. A lot of them have been shown to.
It's a
the
travesty.
people who they just want to show themselves and they invent stories. I think that a lot of the shows like this in the 90s.
We should do that, Scotty.
Well, that's what pro wrestling is like.
We should
too.
get on Jerry Springer somehow.
And fight to the death.
It's a good present. Thank you.
Cheeto?
My brother is compelled to dress in a tutu and hand people eggs.
Would you like?
Nice try, TJ.
He is the egg bitch.
Okay, if you go on dressed as the banana bitch.
Jerry. Well, that could be revealed midway through. I'll be like, it's okay, Scotty. I, too, am a bitch. But of bananas, and then I pull off my fucking shirt.
Start frolicking.
To reveal my yellow
tossing
unitard
bananas
and
through the
shit.
audience.
How do you say How do you say egg bitch in French?
Egg bitch? Well, explain to me what that means. Salaud.
Okay, egg as in a fucking egg, and then bitch as in you're a bitch.
Yeah.
So egg bitch is like you're the bitch of eggs, like the official bitch of the food eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so you're ascribing a bitch to eggs?
Yeah, like it's an official title of eggs.
The bitch of eggs.
Like it's kind of like being the Duke of Eggs, or the King of Eggs, or the Minister of Eggs.
Every time you say eggs, it sounds like you're saying AIDS.
But explain to me.
I like
in what
eggs.
situation would you say that to someone?
Okay, if you have someone...
I'm the egg bitch.
Yo, hold
Have
on.
an egg.
Like, let's say you have someone in your life, a family member, a close family member, who, in secret, dresses in a pink unitard and tutu and carries around a basket of eggs and walks up to people on the street and says, "I'm the egg bitch. Would you like an egg?" And then he hands you one, whether you want it or not. And in fact, if you don't, he will jump on you and start scratching.
It's because
at
he
your
wants you
face.
to get cancer.
Yeah, and he
So
hates
it's
you.
someone
That's
who
crazy.
tries to impose our love of eggs to others.
Yes. He's a bitch
Well,
for
there's no
eggs.
word for this in French. It just never
Oh,
happened in
damn
French.
it.
Okay, well, what is the... Hold on.
How do you know?
Wait a minute.
How do you
Wait a
know?
minute.
I find that hard to.
All right,
you know what?
Let's just do this.
We were
primitive. What's
we
the
were in
fucking-
France. We saw it everywhere. I'm calling bullshit on that.
Hold on. French word. Just tell us the French word for eggs. What is that? Oof. That's horrible. Anyway, so what is the French word for bitch?
Bitch is very complicated. I don't think there's a real equivalent. There's salope, which is really sexual, and it doesn't have the dog aspect that there's in English.
All right,
so
well,
there's
whatever.
no
We're going with it.
equivalent.
Oof, salope.
Salope. Salope. La salope des œufs.
Yeah. Les salopes des ouf. Les salopes des ouf. I'm saying it more German.
Look, this is like Google Translate's attempt at it.
Cheneuf.
Cheneuf?
Yep, that's what Google Translate came up
Yeah,
with.
well, they translated to dog.
Ah.
Egg dog.
Egg dog. Egg dog.
Would you be the egg dog, Scotty? If I dressed you as a dog and you handed out eggs, would that be less humiliating?
I'd only be the egg, like, ruler of the universe.
No.
Eat a fucking cock in hell, you son of a bitch.
Fuck you, TJ.
Fuck you, TJ.
I honestly think we just figured out fucking Scotty's rap name, dude.
Egg dog? Yeah. Scotty cannot rap, though.
I cannot rap at all.
Even if you gave him verses, he cannot.
Oh, okay, if you give me enough time in verses, then
Well,
sure.
okay, I
yeah.
guess maybe then.
That's fucking ridiculous. Shut up, TJ.
All right, fine.
I sent Paul some beats today.
Yeah, you did, dude. I was busting some fucking nasty rhymes to those beats.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Those were great. Yeah, they were really good.
It's time for some collaboration.
Sweet.
I think so, man. I think so. Some kind of
thing.
So, are we done, or do you want to watch more of this?
I would say the show is over.
Yeah.
Maybe we should end with something, like have some kind of like maybe final parting video before we officially end.
Like
Or
what?
I can tell a story.
All right.
All
Paul,
right.
Sorry. Put Paul full screen.
I will.
I mean, we could do it that way too.
Whore for likes.
Drive fucking
I
full
was saying the
screen.
story-
Every pore in his fucking head.
Yeah, I'll have you on full screen in just a moment here.
I'm not
Yeah,
Paul.
that's fine.
You guys probably noticed.
I just need to say one thing before Paul says his story, okay?
Yeah.
As for the pedo stash, I feel like I have to defend this. We gave him the pedo stash on purpose because it looked like a pedo stash.
Unlikely story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that Creationist
Revisionist
Cat,
history.
When he speak of Vadim, sometimes he's objective, but sometimes I feel him emotionally involved.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He's psychoanalyzing you.
I wonder why that is. I guess he cares for his slave.
He's a kind, caring slave master. Come on.
He does represent me, so, I don't want him to come off like a total dumbass. And, basically, when he shaved that mustache, he had it for about like a week at the time that they shot that, and people treated him completely different than they did when he did not have that mustache. People kind of treated him like, Jesus Christ, if this guy thinks that mustache looks good, there's got to be something wrong with you. So.
Yeah.
The point is that yes, he knew it looked horrible.
Let's just be honest here. He always had that mustache.
Yeah.
Yep.
We all know it.
and you're just covering for him. But that's nice of you, Creationist Cat.
Creationist Cat's got his back, you know.
Anyway, time for Paul.
Paul's story time, which I guess.
Paul, do you have any?
We need an intro for
yeah,
that.
we
too.
need like a campfire thing.
Yeah, we
story
need
time.
Paul by a campfire, and then he like pulls an old tome out from under his ancient man tit.
Paul, did you see that crazy? Paul, did you see that crazy cartoon that they made?
Yes, the G Time Johnny with the ants falling up my ass and shit.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Totally accurate. Come on, guys.
Absolutely.
Is that based on true events or?
My favorite part of that video is when I'm slapping to try and kill the ants, and then I take the time to slap my ass red before I grab the lollipop. Because that's totally like I do that, you know.
Yeah. So what's today's story about? And by the way, we do want an intro for Paul's story time. You know.
Okay. Well, that's,
Do TJ's bidding.
So this story, I live in California, and all up and down the coast of California, there are these missions, these old Spanish missions, from when this Spanish Empire in North America was colonizing the coast of California. So it's kind of a rite of passage as a kid from California to go visit one of these missions on a field trip, right? So I'm on this field trip, and my dad, for whatever reason, volunteered to be a chaperone on this field trip, right? And this is the story I always think of when I think of my dad, for whatever reason. And I don't know if it's as funny as the last story, but this is my dad in a nutshell. So we all go to this mission. I don't remember which mission it is here in California. And there's this bathroom, right? And it's one of those pee troughs. Have you ever seen those in like a bar?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the bathroom at this mission is a pee trough, right?
Fuck.
And everybody has to piss, right? Everybody has to piss. They get off the boat, and the kids and chaperones and everybody just head straight to the bathroom because it was a long bus ride. So we get in there, and my dad, drops trowel, and he's pissing, and I'm pissing, a few guys down from him, and there's just a bunch of everybody I know, all the dudes I know from school, are lined up at this piss trough taking a leak. And all of the sudden, my dad cuts the biggest, wettest, hollowest, echoing fart that I've ever heard in my entire life. It silenced the room. It sounded like the world's fattest man blowing on a trombone filled with oatmeal. It was just wet and loud and like a trumpet blast. And everybody in the fucking bathroom just stops, and they're all staring at him. And my dad doesn't even really notice at first. He finishes pissing. He jumps up and down a couple times, shakes the man meat a little bit, puts it in his pants, and then he turns around and he says, boys, when you're firing a big gun like this, you're bound to get some backfire every once in a while. And he just left the room. That's my dad. That's my dad in a nutshell. Just the nastiest fucking, doesn't have any fucking social decorum when it comes to farts, and or dealing with 8-year-old kids, So yeah, there you go. That's my dad.
It's a pretty epic story.
Yeah, I mean, it was just it's hard to overstate the juiciness of this fart.
This kind of reminds me, if we're gonna do fart stories.
Oh God.
No. There was one time me and Scotty and Stevie was there too. We were in a hotel room in Las Vegas.
Circus. One of the worst hotels.
The worst hotel on the Strip, anyway. Or at least one of the worst.
Yeah, one of the worst on the Strip.
And we had this great view of this fucking granite wall, basically. And anyway, I was laying on the bed,
which was made fucking like a rock.
I was like,
this is one of the most uncomfortable beds you can imagine.
I'm laying on my stomach, and I feel like this fart brewing inside. I knew it was unnatural. I knew this was not my normal fart because it felt like a candle. I could tell it was gas, but it felt like the size of a cantaloupe, just moving through my bowels. I could feel it worming its way through, and I'm like, man, this could be a crazy fart. And I was glad that Scott. I remember thinking, I'm like, man, I'm glad Scotty and Stevie are here, so they have to endure this. And I'm not going to warn them at all. And it came out. I'm not even going to try to bother doing a sound effect to go with it, but it sounded like a fucking demon coming out of the pits of hell. I guess I will try to do it. It was something like.
Me and Stevie like literally jumped out of bed. We're like, "What's going on?"
Like they literally like jumped.
Yeah. A portal to hell opened. Yeah, from TJ's bowels.
This planet.
And then it was like the smell.
Ugh.
Just like like someone slaughtered cattle in that room all day. And Scotty and Stevie both like died.
Yeah, it was beyond terrible.
They they literally didn't
we were
even know
stuck
it was
in a fucking
fart.
room with
No,
them.
this is how fucking unnatural it sounded. They asked me afterwards, like, what the fuck was that noise?
Yes.
And I was like, I farted. And they're like, what the fuck? That was a fart?
I've never heard a fart like that ever in my fucking life that's on anything fucking remotely like that. That did not sound like a fucking fart. It literally sounded like a demon was coming out of his asshole. So we were just like, no way. You're fucking punking us. You're fucking pranking us. What the fuck did really happen? He's like, I farted. And there was no other plausible explanation, so we had to believe it.
One time when I was younger, this happened when I was about 8 or 9 too. We used to go to the beach a lot, and we would camp down on the beach. And we were driving down this beach called Pismo Beach on the central coast of California, and looking for a spot to park our Jeep. And my sister and I are in the back seat. Now my sister is 3 years my junior, but she always picked on me as a kid. Like the power balance was completely off. Like I was the big brother, she was the little sister, but she picked on me constantly. And so we're bored in the back of this Jeep, and she kind of lifts her leg up and farts in my direction and wafts it. You know what I mean? And I was like, well, fuck that. So we're having a fart battle, basically, going back and forth. And my parents are up in front, not noticing this fart battle escalating in the back seat behind them. And I ran out of gas, and she let a pretty respectable fart and wafted it over to me, and it reeked. And I was like, fuck this shit. And so I bared down as hard as I could, and I shit my pants completely full. This soft, malleable, liquid shit. To make a long story short, I formulated a plan. I grabbed my shorts up at the top of my thighs to prevent any of the shit from running out of my bathing suit. And as soon as we stopped, I booked it for the ocean and rinsed all of the shit out of my ass in the ocean. But it was still a close call. It was really gross. And yeah, that's why you don't have fart battles.
Dude, that's fucking intense dedication. I applaud you, Paul. Intense dedication.
Do it.
All right.
May I proceed?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Proceed, sir. Oh, sir.
Okay, so this was told to me by Vadim, and in high school, he had his teacher named Mrs. Seeley, and this bitch, she just had it out for him. Okay.
Did he have sex with her?
Yes, it was sex ed actually.
Oh, okay,
so
okay, cool.
But that's
all right.
not really part of it. So basically, there was one time where this is not the story, but there was one time in class when Vadim farted really loudly, and this woman called, and everybody laughed in class, and she called him a pig. So about like 3 years later, he was walking on the stairs, and she was walking past him, and she was about half a flight down, and she let out this humongous fart that just was so loud it just kind of echoed through the hallways, and Vadim yelled out, "Pig!" And it was so satisfying because in that moment that she farted, he instantly knew that there was no way that she could report him because she would have to tell them that she farted. And if she just said that he called him a pig, that he called her a pig, he would have just said, well, she let out this really big fart. So he was basically able to get away with calling her a pig, and that's it. That's the story.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
That is a good story. All right, we're going to end on that note.
Farting.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, JF, for tolerating our lowbrow shit humor. Thank you, Creationist Cat. Thank you, PaulsEgo. Thank you, everyone watching. We hope that you give this video a thumbs up of approval.
And
thank you, Jesus.
On Monday, we will have Casey on the show
to blow your minds.
Nice. Guys, please give this video a thumb up. I literally told a story about how I shit my pants.
Yeah, that takes dedication.
For no other reason than that.
Thumbs up for Paul shitting his pants.
I applaud Paul. He's hardcore.
Take a stand.
Hardcore. You're gonna beat Paul. Paul shit his fucking pants.
I will shit my pants so hard.
For
I love you all. I will see you next Friday.
Bye, Paul.
Thank you.
Yeah, Paul in the house.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everyone else.
Goodbye.
Eat shit and die.
Goodbye.